Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ESFL Analyst Desk for ESFL 125. This event is sure to deliver. Joining me in the desk today is Boiler and Showtime Satch. How are we doing, gentlemen?
Man, I'm doing well. Season 3 is really building momentum. We got an awesome card in front of us, and we'll talk a little bit about what's happened so far. Going to be a lot of fun.
I'm doing great, man. Happy to be here.
Now, Boiler, talking about the strength of Season 3, I want to toss it back to last week's events, ESFL 124. That was where Zayath defended the PlayStation throne against Bang Bang. And then you also had Death Punch not fighting Spill Actions. We had 3 other contestants step up before Swiss Liebax eventually was in the octagon. Boiler, what'd you make of this event?
It was a lot of fun. Zayath did some work. Tyson Fury just walking down his opponent, beating him down. Swiss ends up fighting Death Punch, getting that TKO. I actually have nightmares of Swiss's Peter Yan and Volkanovski. It's like so scary. Izzy got a nice KO over Ali Creed. Ed Parker, the return of Ed Parker, but of course this time on PlayStation. Big win over Twitter Thug. And Daniel the Freeman, using a creative fighter, doing some work, got a win, and has been calling out Zayath. So a lot of fun.
You can't not talk about Dan the Freeman, right? A creative fighter, a true through and through player, and given the champ all the verbal onslaught that he can take. Now, Satch, you obviously have some experience with Zayath and Bang Bang. Let's get a little bit deeper into that main event. What'd you think of it?
I mean, yeah, that's just a really tough fight for Zayath, honestly, and I'm surprised how well he handled it. Bang Bang is one of the best pressure fighters on the PlayStation side. He really reminds me of a Justin Gaethje type fighter. He's just going out swinging for the fences. But you know what they say, timing beats speed, precision beats power, and that's what Zayath did. Bang Bang gave him all the work, and that was a really impressive win.
Now, while ESFL 124 was contested on the PlayStation, today's event is obviously on the Xbox side of things. So we want to take a moment and just talk about the previous Xbox event that we had, which was ESFL 123 Boiler. I'll let you break that one down. That was Zayath versus Yurta for the Xbox throne.
Yeah, Zayath, big defense. He got into some trouble there. We had Romero on the analyst desk last week, of course, the head of Dark Camp. And he said just before that fight with Yurta, it was all about putting Zayath in trouble in the practice room, all getting him hurt, recovering, being on that back foot and coming back. And he needed every little bit of that. So great fight there. KM intro and Hammer was a hell of a war. Ended up in a decision, but maybe one of the most exciting decisions. Hammer hit the floor a lot, but he kept grinding. JC got a nice TKO over Peyton. And not to be forgotten, Fadanator, big win, set him up for a title shot today.
Definitely talking about that title shot today. I think it's time we get into ESFL 125. Zayath versus Fadanator, of course, in the main event. GodAteMyPig versus KM Intro will be the co-main. In the co-main, you've got a rematch for the ages. BlakeTyler taking on EK Slick. Right, Boiler? This one was contested all the way back in ESFL 101, I believe. BlakeTyler picks up the win there. We'll see if he can get it done today. What do you make of this card overall?
A lot of fun stuff going on this card. I mean, we'll talk about the we'll talk about the and of course the main event. But coming out with that rematch is a huge fun part of this series of ESFL. These guys know each other. They fought each other. This went back to ESFL 101 back in January. EK Slick, that kind of put him on a skid after he lost to Blake. He was 6-1 in the first season, but really went downhill, unfortunately. But he's on a redemption tour right now. He's 1-0, and he's looking to get some revenge. So I'm really looking forward to that one to start us off. A lot of other fun fights, though, for sure.
Absolutely, the redemption tour could be completed. No better way to really put a stamp on it than maybe get a win over the guy who beat him way back in the day. Satch, your thoughts on some fights on 125? Anything sticking out to you before we go deeper into the top of the card?
Oh yeah, so the first fight in the prelims actually is one that comes out to me. KM Adjusty was the primetime champion, taking on an EK member, an EK Spider. Both of these guys have similar fighting styles. I'd say they're more tactical strikers. They're trying to throw those feints out, trying to get you to bite on something. So that's going to be a great technical war. Other than that, looking up the card, obviously BlakeTyler, EK Slick, as y'all mentioned. BlakeTyler is one of the top fighters in the entire organization. Other than that, we got the co-main event there. GodAteMyPig, as you know, I had a fight with him. We had a great fight. KM Intro, I've actually had a trilogy with him over in the IXC. We've had some fantastic fights. So I see the Gamp versus Intro. That's going to be my pick of fight of the night. Those two guys will not back down. They're going to throw some haymakers, and they're going to have a lot of fun.
To your point, right, about KM Adjust and EK Spider, always love that camp clash, right? Whenever the Kingsmen and the Elite Kings meet, there's just that good rivalry. And sort of talking about the storylines that have been set over the last couple events, I think it's time, Boiler, that we get a bit deeper into the 3 fights at the top of this card, right? Those 6 competitors that have clawed their way to the spotlight of the ESFL. I'll let you take it away with BlakeTyler versus EK Slick, right? Again, we've talked about the rematch. How do you think that this one's going to go today?
It's hard to go against BlakeTyler. This is his season 3 debut. He hasn't been as active necessarily as he has before, but he took care of Slick, and he's got a heck of a record, a heck of a resume. I know that, Slick, of course, part of the staff and been helping a lot in the background. I know he's more motivated than ever, and Blake better not take him lightly. I'm really interested to see what the prediction polls look like. What are the odds? I expect BlakeTyler to be a big favorite, but I think Slick's definitely game.
Satch, you have to agree with Boiler, or you think something else might occur?
So if we're talking about pure striking, I think BlakeTyler is the best pure striker in the game. His head movement, his combinations, all that is fantastic. So if you're EK Slick, I think the way he wins this fight, he makes it dirty, gets in the clinch, maybe, does a little judo throws in there. He's got to get that fight to the ground. Even though he's not, a wrestler, you're just going to have to concede that. If you're standing up with BlakeTyler, you're not going to have a good day. Make the fight ugly and get the job done.
Now, the co-main event, of course, Satch, as you've gotten into, is going to be a lot of action early. GodAteMyPig KM intro. Not content to maybe play a chess match, more of a firefight. Boyle, what's your take on the co-main event of ESFL 125?
Gamp, GodAteMyPig. He's one. I remember. I think in one of the affiliate leagues, I announced, did commentary for him, and I was like, this has got to be one of the funniest names I've ever seen. GodAteMyPig, Gamp. He started off in season 2. He wasn't around in season 1 of ESFL. He went 3-3, so mixed results. Kind of increased the level of competition he was up against, though. So that was big. He's 2-0 this season and building some momentum. Is Gamp. Obviously got a big win against Peyton at the end of season 2. That's really started his run. So once he beat the Vegas MMA stalwart Peyton in season 2, he's been undefeated. And he's rolling along. KM intro. I mean, just go watch that fight with Hammer, and you'll see what you need to see, I think. But like you said, Bane, EK and KM, that's one hell of a rivalry. While PlayStation has its camp rivalries, I really think Xbox brings it to a new level.
Completely agree with you. And now, of course, the main event of the evening, Zayath versus Fadanator. You have to think Zayath's reign is simply going to continue. That's at least my professional pick for this one. I feel that the kid's going to retain the title, make another successful defense, purely because he's faced serious competitors, right? And he has almost played into their game, right? With Bang Bang last week, the pressure fighter. He was standing and trading in the pocket and knocked Andre Bishop down with the Gypsy King. It's just one of those things where there are no weaknesses. There doesn't seem to be any holes in the game. I think Zayath's going to make it look easy against Fadenator tonight.
It's pretty crazy how good this kid is. I misspoke. I want to give Gamp the respect and TD. I said EK on accident, but shout out to TD. Going back to Zayath, though, that's his 12th different fighter he's used to win ESFL. So he's not only using Peter Yan and a couple other dudes, right? He's used 12 different and all different styles. Although, with the Gypsy King, that was mainly boxing. But I expect to win too. Fadenator, again, a game opponent, but you got to wonder, there's been such great talent that's fallen to Zayath. Does Fadenator bring anything different? That's my question, I guess, Satchmo. What do you think?
Yeah, that's actually what I was going to bring up. I don't know if, we saw what Fad did in his last fight. He went out to war, but you're not going to have this type of wars as Zayath. Zayath doesn't get hit a lot. So, you're going to be more precise. I think the way to beat Zayath, honestly, you got to go for the body earlier, go for the legs. You can't headhunt this kid. His head movement, impeccable. His combinations, incredible. There's not enough words you can use to describe his striking. And I don't know if I'm not trying to hate on Fad. He's a great fighter, but I don't know if he's the man to upset Zayath. I think, it's gonna have to be one of those legends. I want to see a BlakeTyler, a Suave Jamie, go at it with him, and maybe that's how we're gonna get this man off of the double throne.
You have to think, right? Taking out the champ, you almost want to maybe slow the momentum down, right? The tempo of the fight, really make it a chess match and frustrate Zayath into making a mistake. That could be a potential strategy as well. But I mean, mentally disrupting that young protege with Anthony Romero at the helm, it's just simply not going to happen. But either way, ESFL 125 is absolutely going to deliver. But one other note that I want to mention is there are 5 debutants tonight. There have been many fighters that have debuted for the ESFL over the last several cards. Boiler, what do you make of all this new blood that's coming in to the main stage of the esports scene?
I love to see it for so many reasons. I'll try to sum it up like this. We need new blood to keep growing. We need that those folks could be the ones that challenge Zayath down the line. Number one. Number two, they're going to be fans for life. So we got to build the player base. We got to build the viewership. We got to build the camaraderie and the rivalries. So the more new blood we get in, man, that's a great thing, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Now, talking about maybe some other things going on in the scene, you've got IXC 11 taking place. This event's sure to be good. I mean, you've got Bone doing work versus AJ's that AJ's camp, really well known on the scene, and no more incumbent of them than the Pug. I mean, this guy's just a hard worker through and through. Co-main, you've got the Milky Joe versus the Mac or the Mac XV. I wish my Roman numeral knowledge was better, Boiler.
17.
17. There we go.
Wait, 117. Unless that's I don't know if that's C, the Mac.
Yeah, Boiler doesn't even know his Roman numerals. This is an exposing.
It's either the Ma 117 or the Mac 17. There you
go. Either way, so many good fights. Satch, what do you make of IXC's card?
Through and through the great tutorial, IXC's been developing a lot of talent recently. They've just been getting better and better. And, it's interesting to see Bone doing work. If I'm not mistaken, he was in the ESFL a long time ago. Am I right on that?
Yep, he was.
A couple decades ago, he was in the ESFL. He's still trying to make it back. But I think he's got his work cut out with him with AJ's the Pug. That AJS clan is one of the biggest sleeper clans.
Yeah.
That's where, KM Caliber, he was originally AJS Caliber.
Yeah.
And, a couple of those guys have gone on to do some great things. So I think Pug's going to be that. And honestly, wouldn't be surprised if we see him in the ESFL soon.
Sunday, September 26th. Prelim start at 2 p.m. Central Time. IXC 11. Don't miss it. You will regret it. Going to be a great card. Now, of course, as we wind down the analyst test, want to give the boys a chance to maybe promote, plug their own stuff. Boiler, where can the good people watching around the world find you?
Boiler569 on Twitter, on Twitch. I even have a YouTube, but mostly for fun. But yeah, Boiler569. I try to stay active and have fun with the whole community. I'm here for the long haul. I'll tell you that.
Yep, and I'm Satchmo Life. It says Showtime Satch. That's my nickname. It's Satchmo Life everywhere. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Anywhere you got social media, you'll find me there. Satchmo Life.
Gotta say, Satch, thank you for being the guest analyst this week. Truly have appreciated your contribution. Boiler, as always, it's been a pleasure. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, and I hope you have a great experience viewing ESFL 125.
Going out nice and fast, already try. Oh, beautiful counter to the takedown. Thank you for joining us tonight.
A disadvantage for Zayath, but then he.
Waiting too much on Trixie. Nice shooting, good turning.
Watching on Twitch, watching on YouTube, watching from the Harambe world tonight. I know the UFC isn't on right now, but guess what? The virtual octagon is here.
Let's
more
do some
time to
hand
chill.
signals.
I don't sign. You should take sign language.
And we're back, and fingers crossed the audio is fixed now as well. Hopefully. I'm being told yes. I'm going to wait till... Oh, there we are. Okay, we're good. Welcome back, everybody. It is Saturday night. It is time once again for the ESFL, the Esports Fight League. Number 125 this evening, an Xbox card tonight. Zayath set to defend his Xbox title. Another championship for that man this season. So far, he has been perfect, defending both the PlayStation and the Xbox belts. You saw a little bit of the breakdown on the Analyst panel before this one. My name is Bailey, and thank you for joining me, you, everybody around the world, as well as this man, Mr. Bruce Lee. Rob, how are you tonight, Rob? Looking forward to another card?
I'm doing great, and yes, Bailey and I am looking forward to doing another card, and I'm looking forward to it because I got my boy back, and it's been a while, and I love you, and I love everybody out there. Let's go.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. All right, let's jump straight to the fight card because there's been some dilly-dallying around so far today. But you will see at the top of the bill right there, Zayath will be defending against Fadanator. And, you know, we don't even need to break these down, Rob, because you guys were all here for the Analyst show earlier. You got a nice breakdown by those lovely panelists there. But, Rob, any names you can pick out this evening you're looking forward to competing?
Yes, so you know that Kingsman intro, he's looking very talented. He's an up-and-comer. He's coming for GodAteMyPig, and we know that GodAteMyPig is a veteran. He's very good at this game. I would say that's the fight I am most excited for tonight. And of course, I got to talk about my boy EK Trickzzy versus CIA Webcam that downloads the game plans. Can't wait for these two right here, Balian.
Yeah, man. Good shout outs. Good shout outs. We've got a few announcements later on in the card as well. A few upcoming events, including a very special fight night one. We'll get to that a little bit later. But for now, let's jump over to the first fight, guys. You know, we've got a lot to get through tonight. So many good contests coming your way, as well as the UFC event afterwards as well. And I know no one wants to miss any of that. So, yeah, settle in, guys. From now until, you know, 7 a.m. UK time at least, you'll have nothing but fights to watch. So let's go. First one of the night here, we've got EK's Harambe taking on Bucko. Rob, will you break these two down for us?
No problem at all. Okay, we got two unrated fighters here. We got Bucko first. He's an IXC and primetime veteran. Holds wins over former primetime champs. He's a kickboxer. He's great on his back foot with solid takedown defense. He's going against EK Harambe. 0-0, undefeated in primetime. Consistent top 50 OWC player. He's the pastor of the Grapple Chapel. Heavy top pressure. He's a composed striker, Balian.
Well, we've got an interesting pick here in Wonderboy versus the Usman pick for Harambe. So let's see how this plays out for both men. Nice turning side kick there. Little push from Harambe, maybe trying to establish some cage control, getting back towards the fence, make things a little easier. Tried that single collar there, missed it. Lead hook into the rear uppercut. Lead hook as well. Nice work by Harambe. Did slip. Did the big right hook right there from Bucko, who's trying to land that 1-2. Waited before he threw the body kick there. That's nice work. Doing a fairly good job making space to throw those kicks right now, Rob.
He is. He really is. And he's got to watch out because Harambe is going to go for that takedown, and there it is. But good takedown defense from Bucko. You see Harambe Balian just stalking his prey right now, and he wants to utilize that Cameroon Usman pick and put this kickboxer on his back.
Yeah, I mean, definitely getting some top position will help him in a number of ways. He can hang out here on the feet. It's just going to be a case of not getting caught by anything flashy. You know, it's the Wonder Boy head kicks, body kicks, and any kind of spinning technique that you really want to worry about. Other stuff you can kind of walk through-ish if this is your game plan. But Harambe's now on the back, nice return, and gets the gets the takedown, I should say there. Side control, let's see if he can hold work from here. Nice job. That was a fake into the sprawl, I believe. And triple elbows there, Rob. Nasty.
Yeah, doing some good work on top, and this is not what you want if you're Bucko. You don't want a fresh, dangerous Harambe on top of you. And there he's going to go right back into side control, Balian, and he is doing what he needs to do. Good stuff for Harambe right now.
Ooh, I mean, he went right to the sprawl then, but the backside transition came out, as did the posture up, so Bucko not doing well to stop those two from happening right there. Took a bit of damage from it, but yeah, looks like Harambe wants to maintain some stamina, not burn himself out through a couple, but not going past that half stamina mark and making himself susceptible to that side control reverse from that position. Nice deny there on the second hook attempt. Didn't stop the transition to backside, but did that, and gets back to half guards. This is better for Bucko. 1 minute 30 on the clock.
A little bit better for Bucko. He still has time to try to get up, but again, Harambe able to posture up, and this time going to that body, digging Bailey into that body health and the cardio that may pay dividends later.
It does indeed. Stops the full mount transition as well. Double shots into the pummel. With the pass from Harambe. No. Ends up in a sprawl position. Still not great. Straight to the backside again. Opposite that side this time. But Bucko still not able to read that. And this will be bad for him if it plays out over 3 rounds like this.
It definitely will. The good thing is Bucko is doing pretty well on the defense. Right there, he catches it.
Oh, nice.
What would you call that? Sweeps him?
Yeah.
What do you call it, Bailey, when someone, you catch a punch and you sweep them?
I guess that's a reversal.
Reversal. A beautiful reversal by Bucko. And yeah, like I was saying, Bailey, just showing some good defense on the ground. He did get controlled, but he didn't get damaged too much. So he's still in this fight. Here we go, round number 2 coming your way.
I don't know if it is called a reversal. I mean, technically it's a sweep from a catch.
I always wondered.
You could say sweep. Not really
Okay.
a reversal. Right?
Here we go, round number 2.
Rob, to be honest, mate. I'm joking. All right, Bucko trying to land those crisp boxing combinations there, but immediately slides back to the cage, not where he wants to be. Harambe content to just pressure forward. Now level changes to the body there from Bucko. Up top with the right hook as well. That was nice work. Mixing up the elevation, landing it, but he's just giving up so much ground, which might not necessarily be a bad thing if you're still able to control the fight and land your offense. But Bucko getting back up to the cage once more. Harambe will look to capitalize. Outside leg kick does nothing. A push into the double leg there and switches to the single outside and another takedown.
Just absolutely beautiful. You know, Harambe just pressuring with footwork. Bucko not really able to get out with his pivots. His kickboxing is nullified. And oh my goodness, though, his bottom game is sneaky. Another reversal, or should I say sweep, sir.
Yes, there you go. I mean, that was well done. Straight back up as well. Not a bad decision. It really depends on the opponent. You know, if someone's constantly attacking with the takedowns, it can be sensible to play, you know, the ground game, just keep top position rather than consistently get back up. But, you know, with Thompson, you really don't have a lot of ground and pound stats. So even when you do land strikes, if you posture up, you're really not going to do that much damage compared to what you could do on the feet. And at that point, you're just wasting stamina and time. So wise decision to get back to the feet from Bucko. Let's hope he can keep it there. There's still 3 minutes left in this second round. More pushes from Harambe. That's going to become a problem for Bucko, but he is pivoting now, like you said, Rob. There catches the 3 at the end of the 1-2. Oh! Right up the middle with the knee. There's a pull elbow, but no overcommitment from Harambe, so it doesn't get caught. And he keeps on this pressure.
And that pressure, you could tell it's affecting Harambe right now, or excuse me, it's affecting Bucko right now, and now he's in the clinch, and this is an opportunity to get another takedown. Bucko really needs to defend himself and no into a very dangerous position on the rear side, Bailey, and this is where it can get devastating.
Yeah, this could be over here if Bucko makes a mistake, but they'll roll to backside, where he was able to land a lot of ground and pound. Here it comes again. He did get a nice frame before. Reverse the position, but not this time. Harambe probably going to be a bit more careful with his shot selection as a result of that now. Stalling them out, went for 3 hooks up top though. Bucko deciding not to frame and still hanging out in this position. Another posture up. He's got to do something else here, Rob. I mean, staying here is probably not a great idea for Bucko.
No, I wouldn't say so. You know, getting punched in the back of your head by, that's a great deny right now, and that's going to allow him to go to back now. But no, a good flick. Bucko has some nice flicking ability from the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, they're both doing fairly well denying those transitions. Harambe very well to stop that full guard transition. That's usually a pre-deny, that one, but because there was a bit of time spent already in that position, it can get a bit easier to defend it. Gets the posture up, 20 seconds left, and here comes some significant strikes, Rob, something which Bucko has not landed any of this round.
No, it's just been all of Harambe landing these nice shots after posturing up, and another round in the books for Harambe, who's just using his wrestling, using his pressure, and just getting the takedown. This third round is pivotal right now, Balian. This man needs to go out there and kill or be killed and let it all hang out, or he's going to take an L.
Yeah, that's the problem as well, because he did sweep and get top position, decided to get back up. But because he got taken down again, you got to wonder if he just held that top position for as long as he could, he may have stolen that round and then could repeat that in the third. But now he has to get a finish, and it's going to be tough for Bucko.
It's going to be very tough. True, he's going to have to get some spinning body kicks. Uh-oh, that's not good. Bang!
Ragdolled. Ground and pound for the finish. Maybe here Bucko taking some big shots. There we go.
See ya.
You know, Harambe got the finish. Not even Bucko there. Didn't even need the judges' scorecards despite winning those first 2. But well done for Harambe. Showing up tonight 0-0 so far this season. Will go and get a 1 next to that 0. That's pretty good for him, right?
Oh, that's very good to get your first win, making your debut, and a beautiful duck. And I love the duck. One of my favorite techniques. Makes you so vulnerable when that leg flies over you, and then left hook right there, Bailey, and bang, and knocks him out. EK Harambe 1-0. An impressive performance.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
must say.
he's hyped up a lot by fellow Elite Kings team members there, Rob. So I expect that he's probably quite good because they don't have to do that, do they? But he does get a 1 right there, undefeated through his primetime run as well. So let's see how long that lasts. Now he's here at the big show in the ESFL, but great debuting performance there. Great way to get things started as well tonight. Good solid workout there at welterweight. We do have JayRobinson taking on Haroon coming up next, which if they're ready, let's just move straight through. I like this flow. We're flowing nicely. Let's go through to the next one. It's at lightweight. Rob, you can break these two down.
Yeah, no problem. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Fight number 2. These two neurological athletes are also unrated, making their debuts. And we got Haroon, as the great Balian put it, IXC bantamweight champion. Oh my goodness. Earned his roster spot through proving grounds. He's the patient striker. He will not shoot takedowns, and he has great head movement, so he's looking to throw down. But JayRobinson stands across from him, former #1 ranked OWC player. Wow. Also earned his spot through the proving grounds. This guy has solid grappling, effective body work, and he's going to bring a solid pressure. So it's going to be an interesting matchup between someone that doesn't want to go to the ground against someone that might go to the ground, Bailey. And here we go.
Just some breaking news as well. Aljamain Sterling out of his PDM fight.
No. What happened?
Anyway, right, let's get to this lovely second fight tonight, already moving through. Both guys hungry here, making their debuts this season. Keen to get some wins on the board. I've got a McGregor mirror match for your viewing pleasure. JayRobinson getting a knee up the middle there. Nice work. That's a nice jab to enter close to that body range there and land the straight there. But already some framing with that beautiful side kick. JayRobinson knows where he wants to keep this one. Sorry, Rob.
Yo, it's all good. This match is going to be very good for Haroon because, you know, who wants to go to the ground with a Conor McGregor mirror match? So this is probably going to stay on the feet. Herb Dean is watching closely here, babe.
Love the straight left to the body. 2 now for Jay. And a lead hook and another one. And a teep. That is beautiful work right there, Rob. And another one.
Oh, beautiful stuff. Watch out, though. Be careful if you miss that because that is a vulnerable strike there. Woo! Careful, careful.
He almost landed it, though, and that would have just chipped even more off that body health. In a mirror match like this, that's obviously a key component, is hitting the body, getting the stamina down, finding an advantage there where everything else is pretty much even. Nice work there, coming back with the big left hook off the jab and slips a little shot to the body in there, but that's not to the liver side. Tucked under the left elbow right there. And Jay unfazed, eats a straight left, though. Haroon doing a better job holding the center right now. Does he? Another knee to the body, and there's that straight left again.
It seems like Haroon really wants to use that jab, lead hook straight combination that Conor's so good at in this game. But Jay doing a better job mixing his strikes, like you said, Ben, into the body with his punches and his teeps, and that's going to add up over time. Oh,
Jumped okay there with that roundhouse. It was a little too close for maximum damage, but they are banging. Like you said, Rob, lead hook from Jay, tries to find his way in. Nice teep fake, brought out a ton of offense right there, but slips the jab on the return, tries to pull counter, and that straight left to the body comes out again from Jay, and another teep. And those are just weapons in this game, Rob, that will just drain that long-term stamina.
Yeah, they'll drain the stamina, they'll back you up, they'll frustrate you. It's just such an underrated technique. And if you put that in your game, you just become such a better striker. So hard to go against. Oh, caught him though. Haroon.
And Haroon nails him with that. Better about the spin there as well, but that will steal this round unless there's some more action coming out from Jay. Haroon has definitely burnt that gas tank out. A little swinging, missing, and whiffing, as well as those body shots from Jay starting to pay off. There's a nice sidestep there to get out the outside of that, and there's a nice return on the uppercut. Another teep to the body. You got to bet that straight is coming as well. Nice 1-2 though. Backs him up. The pull hits nothing, and that went through the block and almost took him off the feet, Rob.
Yeah, you know, you're seeing Jay utilizing that sidestep and some great head movement. But, you know, his opponent right now is doing some great damage to his head health. Haroon is definitely investing in some good damage in this first round, and Jay needs to be careful. He needs to protect that dome because Conor is going to be packing that power in round number 2.
Ooh, man, that's pretty sneaky. Nice little setup on it. Doesn't land it, and we will go to the second. But, yeah, so Jay winning the fight, you would say, but didn't win the first round, bro.
Yes, I would say so. You know, utilizing those teeps, utilizing that head movement, bringing a good game plan. But yeah, loses that first round, gets rocked. And here we go, round number 2, Haroon versus Jay.
All right. Ooh, cheeky little straight. Yeah, Haroon's doing a better job targeting that head health, Rob, with those hands. They're slipping a couple of shots around the guard. He's doing big work with the big left hook, the stationary left hook, which is not really being thrown too much here by Jay. He's content to work the body a little more with that straight, with that teep, which really does add up. But when you're talking about planting and throwing, if Haroon's going to use that big left hook, he's going to get the best of some of these exchanges. He cracks him again there with a left straight as well.
Connects.
Oh, that came off the block. Lovely head movement to stay in the fight, and a liver shot as well.
Oh, that was beautiful. Sick head move from Jay. And then he gasses out Haroon and attacks to the body. Smart play. Jay is a phenomenal striker, but he has to be careful, Bailey, and he cannot. Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts.
It does indeed, and another chopping shot. There's going to need some adjustments from Haroon if he wants to stay in this. Not even halfway through the fight yet. He has less than half stamina. He has less than half body health. Things are not going his way.
Kicks to the body.
And he slaps on that liver shot as well.
Oh, man, Jay's starting to flow. He's starting to feel the momentum swing towards him. This is going very well for Jay. And look at the stamina, Bailey. Oh, rocks him again. Double tap.
All the way down. Ground and pound. Can he get the finish? No. They will continue here, but now we're at the halfway point of the fight. And things are really not looking good now for Haroon. Dropped twice. Body is hurt, got rocked off a headshot there as well, so both compromised now. And here comes Jay just ready to stalk and find the finish.
Jay is a great white star right now, and he smells that blood, Bailey. And oh my goodness, but Haroon connects with a beautiful rear uppercut and tries to go for that front kick. But man, his stamina is so low, his body health is low. It's not gonna look good for Haroon in these later rounds, but here we go. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's one thing that Haroon does have going for him. Head beautiful slip straight, but nice head movement by Jay. There's a rock to the body, and that uppercut is coming. Something there it is. Not enough to sit him down though. But the pull counter shot.
Oh my God!
Beautiful finish. Love the work from Jay. Consistently attacking the body from the bell, Rob. Getting it done with the straights, the front kicks, the roundhouses, but lovely work. Pull counters now with the rear uppercut to the body, you know? I mean, Ed Parker definitely loves that as a shot, but no pull counter elbows to be found. Pull counter uppercut to the body with the left hook to follow, the lead hook. Great stuff, great finish as well.
Yeah, we're seeing the evolution of these athletes from the early prelims of these cards, Bailey, and that was such a beautiful pull. You know, most players are going to go to the head, but he recognized that he had Haroon's body hurt after so much beautiful work, so much teeping and body kick comboing with that body kick, and then he just pulls and bangs the body with a body uppercut. That was sweet. Great job. I'll be looking out for Jay in the future, babe. That was a great performance. What a fight.
Also, unaffiliated is JayRobinson. No camp affiliation for anyone who's trying to get camp people. I hear, I thought they'd gone into the next fight. I was about to say these athletes are just going now. They're not even waiting for us, Rob. They're just already getting in the fight. Next up, we do have Kingsman's Adjust taking on the Elite Kings' Spider, Rob. So what a great matchup there. Super long-time veteran, and Spider would have treated this to see him fight, but he's taking on rival camp Kingsman tonight. I know you got the stats and the figures. Let's jump to the fight and you can break it down.
No problem. Yeah, EK Spider, a ranked opponent, 24th, 0-1, and we know this guy to be a great striker, super creative, super entertaining, a highlight machine, and he's a long-term ESFL veteran. This is going to be a big test for KM Adjust, who is on the come-up right now. He's making his debut tonight, a former primetime champion, and he's highly touted by his fellow teammates. And he's very good. The reason his name is Adjust is because he makes such great adjustments in the fight. So watch out. And he's very hard to finish. This is going to be a great matchup between Spider and Adjust. Camp versus camp. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go indeed. It's nice to see Spider whenever he's out and about, but tonight, you know, it's almost like a name-building thing, potentially for Adjust, if he can stay on there. Because Spider is a huge name in the ESFL, as well as the esports scene. He's a vet, he's been here, he's done that, he's fought some of the best. We know he's got great technique. Sometimes he's winning fights and just gets caught, just gets finished. His record really does not show the talent that this man has. But against Adjust, who's making his debut tonight, well, we'll see. We'll see how he deals with and adjusts to what the Spider can present. Nice straight lead hook there, though. Fake from the kick to the body by Spider, trying to fit his timing out, using that jab to pull. Set range is a stiff one right there that interrupts Adjust. Fakes the slip off to the inside as the elbow comes out now, faking to the body. Came back up with the lead hook as well. That's nice work by Spider.
Right, with a Max Holloway pick, you gotta, make up for that power deficit with volume and sheer ferocity. And right now, it's kind of going towards the pace of EK Spider. He's backing him up. There's not a lot of strikes being thrown. And with Connor, you have so much power, Bailey, and this is kind of what the pace you want to look like.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, especially if you're moving forward, right? You can really just set the tendencies, but Adjust, as the name would suggest, I think he's just throwing jabs. He's just making his reads right now. He's not getting overwhelmed, and he's able to just be defensive and try and work out what Spider is trying to do to him. Did he a rear uppercut there? That was nice work by Spider. He gets another one of those straight lefts to the body, which is a good weapon, but really when you move forward into it, Rob, it just adds another sting to it.
Yeah, it does. It's not fun to get hit by that. And there's the T, gets caught. Oh, spinning elbow, but the defense is there. And right now, Spider is trying to just keep him at a distance and using a lot of long techniques here. Oh, you see that fake takedown to a live knee? That was
Romero stuff right there.
That was great.
Ooh, there's another uppercut. I love the pick from Spider though. Like, we never really see him play someone like Connor, do we? And here he is right now, using Connor and using him very well. Really suits his style as a counterpuncher. Beautiful combo. Head, body there. Beautiful work. And again to the body.
Wow.
You see this stamina get sapped out of Adjust, who is probably going to recognize those body shots are coming. So it's how would you adjust to them is the question, Rob.
Exactly. You're going to have to time the body shot and get a uppercut counter. And you saw that movement that EK was doing earlier. I didn't even know what was going on, but he was moving and grooving, and then he dug to the body again. Yeah, Just has his hands full right now. Look at the movement. Look at the slips. I mean, this is a talented veteran that he's dealing with right now. This is a big test, and Adjust is getting, he's getting popped right now in round number 1.
He is a little bit, Spider's definitely getting his game plan off, and he's being defensively responsible as well, which is good for Spider. It's not like he's being reckless in landing his offense right now. Just trying to get the little lead hook coming off that jab working. Another lead hook into the jab to the body. Lead up with that straight. It's a nice little combo right there, but Spider did a good job controlling that first round.
Yeah, most definitely. Did a great job using a lot of in and out footwork, that head movement, and just digging to the body, mixing his shots really well and not gassing himself out, keeping that short-term stamina high and keeping that power output high as well. I mean, that was just a great first round from Spider. Look at that slip uppercut right there, Bailey, and that is money. Beautiful stuff.
What else do you expect from him? It's EK Spider, bro. Come on.
That's true.
So I want to see what Adjust does. No, you mentioned reading the body shots, timing the body shots. That's true, but I think you can't underestimate your brain's ability to recognize patterns more than your logical decision thought process of trying to actually statistically work out when the shot's coming. Oh, I'll finish that sentence in a minute. Nice rear uppercut into the front kick. Oh, Spider just teeing off right now, Rob. Look at that.
And right now we're going to see what kind of mental game Adjust has. He's gotten tagged. He's lost in round 1. There's a nice kick, but he's got to, stay calm, stay cool, stay collected, and rely on that training with the Kingsmen because, he's a up-and-coming prospect, and they have talked a lot about this guy, but he's facing a legend right now.
Yeah, and Spider is giving him everything he can handle. He's putting on like a Volkanovski-like performance right now, just faking and trying to make Adjust read what's coming and then switching up, going to something else. It's very nice work from Spider. But as I was saying, sometimes you don't have to physically look and try and guess what your opponent's going to do. Your brain will just recognize repeated patterns over a period of time, like a game like Dark Souls or Bloodborne. You die and die and die against the boss, but you are making reads, even if you're not actively telling your brain to do so, until you get to the point where you're already anticipating the movements based on what's come previously. So if he does keep going to the body, Adjust will eventually be able to start making reads on when it's going to happen. But Spider is not doing that this round right now, Rob. He is mixing everything up beautifully.
He is, and you can see him fainting, and that's opening up even more of his offense right now. And he's just got Adjust just really on his back foot and just reacting to everything right now. Kind of reminds me of Colby Covington against Robbie Lawler, just kind of shutting down Adjust, and just a phenomenal performance. But watch out, good slip or good pivot by Adjust there.
Yeah, the block got broken a little bit right there as well, and the lead hook snap jab, I like that from Adjust. Now, you can't forget that with Holloway here, you've got big chin, you've got big cardio, and, you know, Spider will just slow as this fight goes down because of all this offense that he's throwing out. I mean, his strike numbers per minute, I'm sure, are pretty high at this point. Even if they're fakes, he's throwing it all out there. So as this fight does go later, it does favor Adjust, who can start to turn up the pace while Spider starts to slow down. Nice knee up the middle there. And you see what I mean? Red level change to the body there, Rob. And that's a spinning elbow.
Yeah, those are 2 vicious strikes right there by Adjust. That's good. He needs more of that. I'm sure his head health is much lower than that of slip hooks. And Conor McGregor also has really good chin, so he hasn't been able to really land anything devastating. And it seems like EK Spider's just on his bike right now, just flowing and pouring on the damage.
This is a great matchmaking matchup right here. Whoever made this one, these two are both very, very high level strikers. And it just goes to show how long this game has been out. Everyone is just on their game right now, able to do whatever their brain wants to do, you know? You can throw as many fakes and feints as Spider's doing. He can just free float, although he's now got off those fakes and feints, and Adjust is starting to time him and touch him more and more, Rob.
He is. He's doing a little bit better towards the end of that round. And like you were saying, yeah, the skill level, everyone's just getting better and better. We see just these technical fights at the bottom of the prelims. We're not even at the main card yet, and we got EK Spider versus KM Adjust. So many new names coming onto the scene, and it's just so fun to watch these players grow and develop. Balian, just like your character, Gene Kelly.
Oh, why? Thank you very much. I don't know if there's any growth or development in that, but okay. Who won that second round?
Wow. I would say EK Spider won that second round. I think he's landed more shots. He's gotten Adjust on his back foot, and Adjust really needs to come in this third round, Bailey, and he needs to just pour on the volume. He needs to go for a kill and put himself at risk a little bit here.
All right. We'll have to see. The
Who do you think is winning this fight?
I don't know. I just landed some pretty significant strikes in that last round. Big damaging strikes, but there may have been a rock. I don't remember. I think Spider did rock him. Oh, beautiful 1-2, 1-2.
Oh, here we go.
Lovely job using that close distance, break the block. Didn't follow up. Nice roll to the inside, but nice adjustment with the lead hook from Adjust right there. Kind of catch him on the way back through.
Spider just staying at that sick range, babe.
Oh, they trade rear hooks. And Spider's doing a lot more damage, obviously playing McGregor. Look at this onslaught. Rob, look at that. Kept the block low and just put it on him like a pin cushion.
Oh my goodness. And just his shot selection and the way he just throws his combinations are just powerful, accurate, and devastating.
Oh,
wow,
man.
EK Spider looking phenomenal right now against this young prospect.
Oh, man. Spider looks insane right now. All these fakes coming out. This is it. I'm telling you, it's a Volkanovski-like game plan right here, Rob. I mean, literally. Beautiful work. Just not knowing what to do. He's waiting for that big shot, like you said, Rob. He needs to land something, but man, it's getting a little late in this fight to come back and do something spectacular.
For sure. He's looking a little hesitant right now, and that's because Spider is just throwing out these feints. Look at the slips. I mean, his defense, his offense, everything is just coming together beautifully this fight. And I think we're going to see a knockout here soon, Bay. I think Adjust is going down.
He is still flashing on that head health constantly now. Ooh, catches him nicely there, though. The Spider stepped out to the right-hand side. That lead hook came out one more time. It's been catching him. Nice job going to the body there as Adjust is trying to pull. Should do some big damage. Lead hook to the body and then up to the head and then a beautiful straight left. Great work by Spider again here. Sticks him with the jab. Level change there, but nothing behind it. He slipped that, Rob.
Goodness.
He the overhand.
Spider.
And then he splashed him.
Oh, man. What a
look at Spider.
freaking play. Slips the overhand, comes in with an uppercut. Oh, that was just beautiful.
I don't think he even slipped it. I think he sidestepped the overhand.
I think
the
you're
point
right.
is, though, that looks like a new bloody Spider right there, doesn't it? I mean, I know he's changed his name to EK Slip Hook, but wee, boom, bam, beautiful. And there he goes. I mean, great debut right there. You can't really take much away from the Kingsman gentleman there, whose name I've scrolled past, Adjust. He did a good job initially, Rob. You could see his game plan was to make reads, make the adjustments, but Spider just gave him nothing that he could read off of. I mean, he literally hit him every single technique you have on Conor McGregor. He was even throwing front kicks and side kicks and push kicks, as well as the shots to the body. The straight punches, the slips, the side steps, just way too much for him to actually make reads on. So I feel like he just got stuck in that position the entire fight, right?
Yeah, for sure. He was on his back foot. He was thinking a lot. He wasn't reacting. He wasn't able to implant his game plan because he was going against one of the nastiest, most creative strikers ever, Bailey. And I mean, that guy just put on a clinic, put on a performance, and took out an up-and-coming, hungry young player in Justin. Wow, here Spider's here, guys. This Conor McGregor is nasty. I can't wait to see him compete in the future. Good job to the EK Spider.
Yeah, he's probably always been that good. He just was playing like, you know, Anderson Silva or whatever instead of Conor McGregor.
Exactly.
But there we go. All right, we're going to keep it moving tonight, guys. Next up, we have FSK's Tadpole taking on Sandman. Both 0-1 so far this season, but both hungry to get their first win, and they're both very, very high level. Why don't you go ahead and break them down?
Alrighty, we got 25 ranked Sandman, 0-1. He holds a primetime win over Tadpole, so this is a rematch, and he has come with a well-balanced approach. He's really comfortable anywhere, and he brings a heavy pressure game. But Tadpole has a lot of wins over multiple ESFL veterans and other leagues, and he brings a more technical pressure, keeps the fight very fast-paced, and has excellent wrestling fighting out of that FSK camp. All right, Bailey, and here we go. Sandman versus Tadpole.
Yeah, the Florida State Kings, right? That's the name of the Florida State Kings. No?
Is it?
All right, they will touch.
No
Here
way.
We go.
Here we go.
Our yarn pick tonight. Tadpole versus Sano. We've seen both these guys compete already. Both looked great. Unfortunately, able to secure a win yet this season. But tonight, that will change for at least one of them. I mean, statistically, it will do. Nice left hook. Good job.
Unless
there,
we get a draw.
I don't think draws are actually in this game, right?
Yeah, you're probably right.
They might be.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
I feel like they should be because you can get a 10-8 and then 2 10-9. So there should be a draw. But
Exactly.
I don't know. Anyway, right. Nice back and forth so far. We've got this weird angle down the bottom. Both trying to establish range, doing a bit of boxing. That's a nice body shot, but it really was a bit too close there. Stuff. That's nice work there, though, with the uppercut in the knee. You can already see a little bit of a body hunting game plan from Sandman. Another knee. Nice work there.
Yeah, Sandman's utilizing those body strikes, the knee, but Tadpole also landing shots. Both of these guys have landed successfully so far and have landed some great shots. Oh my goodness, watch out. I can't believe Sandman just ate that.
Ooh, that knee was so close. But Tadpole completely backed him up right there, broke the block and had that head health wobbling. And he does take damage quite easily. Old TJ Dillashaw plus Tadpole with the force of nature is really going to be able to absorb that punishment. Sandman's got to get back ahead, or he's going to be at a disadvantage in a 50-50 fight like this.
Yeah, he's got to be careful trading with Pitor Yan because in the hands of Tadpole, you're seeing some. Oh my goodness, what a knee right to the dome. Backing up Sandman here and landing, trying to throw some more shots.
Oh, there it is.
Bang!
This could be it right here with the ground and pound. Can he cover up? No straight shots, all hooks.
Survives.
Survive, yeah. But still hurt. Tries to get the full guard momentum. A reposture up from Tadpole. He could have ground and pounded him there, but even on the feet right now, Rob, he can probably finish this in these last 2 minutes if he can land these shots. Oh!
Okay, here we go. Tadpole letting it fly, letting it flow.
Oh, nice work there from Sandman. Trying to go high, low, low. Slip, rip, rear uppercut. Nice work. And at this point, Sandman's got to be a bit careful, Rob. He's kind of just planting his feet in front of him. I'm not sure what the game plan is. Trying to nail that pull counter. Maybe that's the game plan. Jump lead knee. Nice work. Tadpole now wobbly all over the place. Just not enough stamina to finish it, though.
And a good job using that escape where you put the hand out, use a little stamina, R1, R2. But yeah, Tadpole lands a vicious knee, backs up Tadpole a little bit. And it's interesting, Balian, because it seems like he's trying to trade go toe-to-toe with a Peter Yan pick, and that's really hard. Even though Dillashaw has great hands, he doesn't have the power or the durability that Peter has.
He wants that, though, Rob. That's why he's going toe-to-toe. He's literally not trying to cheese the knee, but he's looking for the knee. Let's say that. That lead knee as well. It's kind of a weird one. It's just a vertical leap. So, yeah, it's not like the double knee where you can use it to close space, you know, against the cage. It's literally one. You just go straight up. So you have to be toe-to-toe really to land it. But we'll see if he can land it. He landed it a few times. He got a rock off of it. And he has done a fair amount of damage, but there's another uppercut. And here comes the arms.
Man,
the
that's a big one.
Keeping him in range there for every single one of those shots. Double knees coming in now. The short shot. Sandman trying to find a way off the cage, but he's still here. Pivots out, but he's got no space. God, he ate another uppercut.
Oh my goodness, big elbow.
There we go. Great
That is
fight.
it, bae. What a war. What a brawl. What a brawl. That was just two guys going in there and just trading shots, throwing big shots, and just throwing everything out the window and just going for it.
Yeah, going for it there. Tadpole doing a great job getting the finish. In the face of a little awkwardness, it feels like, you know, when your opponent is looking for that big kill shot, and it's one of those high octane, high damage, high risk moves like a flying knee, you have to be on your P's and Q's, Rob, because it only takes one to rock you, and then, you know, if you get dropped and then the ground and pound, that could be it, you know? So you do have to be careful in a matchup like that. But I think as soon as your opponent sometimes reveals that the ace in their sleeve for this fight is the ability to land a big, you know, reckless shot, sometimes it gives you a bit of confidence to know that, like, oh, that's the only thing I have to watch out for. So, you know, I don't have to worry about anything else. I can just keep doing my game plan and just move forward.
Exactly. Once you land that first knee and you realize, whoa, he's trying to throw this at me, you got to be really careful. And what a great job there by Tadpole, utilizing Peter Yan so well and getting a big dub, huh, Balian?
Is that what they say? Is that what dub means?
Yes,
dub
is the
does
win.
that mean something else? Or is dub short for W, which is short for win?
I think that's exactly right. Okay. And I didn't even realize that. You just educated me, man.
What?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
So why is it called dubstep? Is it because there's like a W in some kind of? I'm just joking.
I don't know about that. I think you might be. I think you might be straying off now.
Maybe it's called dubstep because it goes dub 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 dub. Maybe. Anyway, back to the fights. There we go. Great performance, and that is a win for Tadpole. He will be happy with that. He's been trying to hunt for one all season, and he has been fighting some high-level competition both in and outside of the ESFL. So to show up tonight and get a little W, or a dub, as Rob's calling it, that's got to feel good. Let's move on to the next one, though, because these guys are ready. We're going back to welterweight. It will be Tdrivers or Drivers, taking on Caliber, who is another member of that Kingsmen camp.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're moving on up. Ranked 20th, Caliber. He defeated Pablo Grips. And if you don't know who Pablo Grips is, a phenomenal striker in Xbox at ESFL 121. He lost by decision in his last fight to Fadenator, who we're going to see later tonight in the main event against Zayath. But this guy's dangerous everywhere, man. Unorthodox submissions, just like yourself. Great timing. He's going against Tdrivers, 0-1, former primetime champion. We know how experienced those primetime guys are. And he's coming with aggressive striking and underrated grappling and great utilization of the jab, fighting out of the BSD camp. Balian, how we doing? What does BSD stand for? I don't know. Here we go.
BSD or BDE? Which one are we?
BSD.
The bad sons of ditches. That's what it means. Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Caliber. Oh, with the axe kick. Dude, that did so much damage. That was insane. All right. Look out for that one.
Good way to start off the fight.
Oh, he's already level changing as well. Nice job, though. Stay composed in this situation. Your opponent throwing the kitchen sink at you. Nice takedown for Drivers as well. And the liver shot looked a little out of range, but the toes stabbed in. Will take some damage off that body from Caliber, who is now slowly sliding back. Going to use those long arms of Usman. You got to pop that jab, pop that straight. Ooh, this is great work from Caliber, just really defensively aware. He's all the way out, and that just lets him just avoid those punches, close the distance, get the clinch.
And with, both guys trying to get takedowns on each other, but both defending valiantly. And Tdrivers, who do you think has the advantage on the feet? It's got to be Leon with the kickboxing, right? You know, Usman does have those long, strong punches, but he doesn't have the kicking ability.
Doesn't have the kicking ability, completely true. You do have the reach advantage, though. So
right.
In the boxing, you have, you know, an advantage. The kicking, no. But, you know, throwing a lot of kicks can cause problems as well. But if you're moving forward and you're kicking, then yeah, you're an advantage. Moving backwards is a lot harder to land those kicks. But when you are able to establish that forward pressure and you've got the kicking advantage, then yeah, it's a big problem, Rob.
A big problem indeed. And right now, that right leg is getting tagged by Tdrivers, who is pushing back Caliber's pretty well right now. Oh, and this time he breaks his leg on that one, cracks him. Good job by Tdrivers in the game with a little calf kick. That was cute.
Yeah, but now the checks are coming up. Plus, Caliber started southpaw, so those kicks are going to be easier to land, and he can just go back to orthodox, you know, and that is the default style for Usman. So he's actually at a disadvantage now, if anything. But we'll see. You know, Usman's got a big switch stance stat. It got boosted a ton. Let's see if he can keep those straight punches going. I mean, like you said, Rob, they are really, really nice on Usman. Level change fake there as well. But the takedown fake, get check into the single leg. Nice work. Gets his takedown. A minute and a half left. I was going to say, didn't even get one elbow off. But he did. No, he still hasn't. Double deny, though. Nice. No crucifix. But surely a couple of ground and pound shots to follow now. No ground and pound. There we go.
Good defense right there from the bottom by Tdrivers. And man, Caliber really made him pay with those checks earlier, Bailey. And I mean, he did get his leg buckled a little bit, but man, he really damaged, I think, his opponent, Tdrivers, even more. And now he's trying to get that crucifix, but the defense from Tdrivers is staying strong. He does not want to be in Usman's crucifix. You know what I mean, Bailey? Would you want to be in the crucifix of Usman?
I'd want to be in a crucifix in the ESFL, because anyone who puts me in the crucifix in the ESFL probably is going to keep me there. So yeah, you want to be in that position, because you probably ain't getting out of it, you know, unless you get either lucky or, man, you just the round ends, you know.
I don't know, you have some sick off the back jiu-jitsu, Bay.
Bro, my guard
is slithery down there.
My guard is sick, you know.
Exactly.
But yeah, you got to get to guard first. So anyway, touching him up. Oh,
Here we
close
go.
first round there. This takedown.
Oh my goodness, again.
It was a nice straight as well. But the thing about Usman is he does hit really hard. You know, you can't really forget how hard he hits. He's winning on the head health battle right now. That ground and pound will help. But those straight punches and that jab, it adds up. It goes far, and it's got some pop behind it.
Yeah, they are long and they are strong, Bailey. And ooh, and this time Tdrivers leans again. Oh, but it connects. Here it comes. Hook, hook, hook.
Into the front kick. That's kind of a little, I think he got a little excited there. I wasn't sure what he wanted to do. And it leads to a takedown from Caliber. That sucks for Drivers, man. Good adjustment, though, by Caliber. Doesn't want none of that. And this time he has 4 minutes to work.
That's a lot of time. And how do you feel Leon is off of his back, Bailey, in this game? How's his off the back jiu-jitsu?
It depends on the player.
I mean, like,
it really does.
He's pretty good off the back, right?
It depends on the player. At this level, it does.
Ooh,
it depends what
deny right there.
You like to set up and go for, because the core sweep, the full guard to half guard sweep, is pretty much available to everybody. So you don't necessarily need a good jiu-jitsu practitioner to get it. And you're going to need to get a deny before that. And of course, it's going to be a shorter window or a bigger window to land those denies from full guard. But it's ultimately about setting your opponent up in such a way so you can deny their next transition, or fake into it, or just set up like a backside fake or an armbar fake and then go from there. So I think it just depends on the player.
Okay, interesting stuff. And honestly, Bailey, I think Caliber has done just a phenomenal job on top, flicking and getting these key denies and really maintaining control. But there's Tdrivers right there. He does not want him to go to side control and back into full guard. Your favorite position here.
Well, I mean, he's doing a great job of just doing no nonsense, right? He's in half guard. He's doing a full guard fake straight to the transition. That's like a high success move, very little risk, and he's getting it every time. There's no underhook sweep attempts. It's all just, let me get back to full guard and work from there. And there's his sweep, and that's exactly why. And a deny, and Leon Edwards on top is no fun. Got a big side. He went for the 4-man transition, got reversed, and Caliber tried to do exactly the same thing. It was only denied, no reversal. But we could have just seen a Frank Mir Nogueira like momentum roll across the mat there, although that was a submission attempt.
That was beautiful stuff so far. Both these guys pretty even on the feet, pretty even here on the ground. It's a good matchup. And like you said, no nonsense. And Keith Peterson would be proud here, Bay. And back to the feet they go.
Yeah, armbar fake, 2 shots, and into your transition. Caliber did a good job because he threw a fake in there, but it wasn't enough to buy back the grapple advantage. To not let that transition go ahead. So great work returning to the feet. That ag kick is, I like it. It's coming out of nowhere. But I think Drivers takes this round, Rob. Oh, maybe not.
He just ate that uppercut.
Oh, wow, close, very close. So there's the leg health as well for Tdrivers. He got the leg health event.
Yes.
So maybe
back and
he's still
forth.
nothing.
He could have. Man, this is such a tightly contested fight right here, ladies and gentlemen. And again, he's trying to go for that axe kick. He's 2 for 4 with it. 2 for 4, I believe. And there's the takedown. Turns it and gets it. Big one for Caliber.
Ooh.
Oh, but goes right for the sweep there.
And I talked about how, he's just been doing all the simple stuff. Well, he went straight for that and he got it. Excuse me.
No problem. Here we go. It's a little hiccup right there, but on top is Caliber again, getting back his control and getting a denial.
Ooh. Oh, that was nice. That was smooth. Fake into the side control, passes nicely. Some elbows going to come down now. Short shots from bottom. No attempt to return to the half guard yet. Fakes there. Nice job. Gets the deny as well. Caliber has a very good side control. Yeah, you can see that. You better bet those Kingsman boys are training it. Here's his crucifix, Rob. Now let's see if he gets out of it. Okay, I said that you probably don't want to be in it because you're not going to get out of it. He's got 1 deny right there. 2 elbows now.
And he's able to escape to the side saddle. Still not out of the woods yet, though.
Yeah, half stamina. There's the knee on Betty as a result. Goes into full mount lovely because he had a stamina advantage there, Rob. Now the straight shot immediately. Raining him down. Driver's got to move that head, bro.
Sometimes when you throw multiple straight shots like that, throws you off. I've been KO'd like that, so good stuff by Caliber.
Now chipping away. The head health still flashing. Nice slip. There you go. Ooh. Double slip is not enough trouble. It's not enough to get him out of there, though. But he doesn't get the half guard, which is nice. He's going to need some of that back to side control, though. 2 minutes on the clock. Caliber is running away with his 3rd and final round.
He is looking very good on top, and with Usman again just sliding right into half guard. He's just doing what he needs to do here, Bailey, maintaining control, getting big damage, going to dominant positions. Caliber for the Kingsman looking smooth.
Armbar.
Armbar?
Oh, he went for the get up. I don't know, bro. I would have armbarred that mother.
Oh my goodness. He's lucky he's not fighting you right now, Bay.
There we go. Right, the nice front kick, he lands it, but he's got to pull something spectacular out here. Double slip entry there to try and pitch a big left hook over the top, but doesn't get it. Caliber now sniping away with those short punches. Nice right hook into the left. Oh, how did he do that?
It was Bailey and beautiful.
Pretty broken. Oh, when he gets him back with a lead hook.
This is wild. Axe kick.
Oh, big left hook. Back to the feet, though. He wants that axe kick. I reckon he's listening to the commentary.
He's a freaking lumberjack, Bay. A freaking lumberjack.
Man, that stack did not come out. Probably the easiest transition to deny when you're on your back like that. Ooh, he's pushing for it. Gets a head kick. Too late, though. It looks like he's going to lose a decision there. Looks like Caliber will run away with this one. You never know, though.
You never know until the judges read those scorecards. We're seeing a nice replays from both of these guys, Bailey, and that axe kick right off the bat really set the tone. And Caliber, even after he, was ahead on the ground, he stood back up in that 3rd round and just started throwing his hands. He really wanted that win, and I think he might get it here.
All 3 judges score the contest 29-28.
Yeah, 29-28. 2 rounds to 1 for Mr. Caliber. There we go. Congratulations to the Kingsman team in Caliber. He will move to 2-1 now this season. Pretty damn good job. A lot of those Kingsman camp really up and coming right there. Drivers representing the BSD. I believe it's the body shot degree or something like that. I think it was.
Wow.
Like the body snatchers degree. That's it. Pretty,
let's go sign up for that college.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can. I mean, I don't know if they take all applicants. There we go. Let's take a look at the card for next week. No, for tomorrow first. Then we'll be next week. It is ESFL 126 tomorrow, I do believe. Oh no, it's the IXD event tomorrow. That is correct.
Oh, IXD. Okay.
So
let's check it
IXD
out.
tomorrow, 126 next Saturday, and then next Sunday is fight night. But here we go. Take a look at the IXD event right here. Lots of lovely fights coming your way. This is our preliminary to the ESFL here. This is our Strike Force. This is our WEC. I know it's not none of those. This is our LFA. Okay.
This is our contender series. How about contender series, or is that the proving ground?
I don't want to turn another organization and all the hard work they do into a contender series. I feel like that feels.
And I will be commentating on this tomorrow, Bay. I will be.
You
there.
will be.
Yes,
You're
I
doing
will.
back to back, bro. What,
Back to back, baby.
Giving back to the community, aren't you? Look at that.
Yes,
Nice
indeed.
of you. Anyway, there we go. Bone doing work. We'll be taking on AJS the Pug in the main event. Milky Joe taking on Mac
Milky
17.
Joe.
Yes, the Milky Joe. And then we've got a few other people on the card. Mystic Mac is here. Matty is here as well. M-Town Finest. I've heard that name before. Warbsy is back as well. Take a look at that. Couple of good fights for you there. That will be tomorrow night, guys. Okay, live right here, same time. Tomorrow night, little IXC action. Number 11 there as well. Let's take a look at the next weekend event as well, because obviously ESFL 126 is next Saturday, but I want to show this next Sunday, super special. We have the Fight Night Champion card, as well as the ESFL 126 event, but it's a super special thing. Obviously, the Esports Boxing Club that's coming, it's just around the corner there, and we want to foster this community. You know, there's lots of boxing fans out there, including myself, so I will be thrilled to commentate that. But yeah, here we go. ESFL 126, Izzy taking on Daniel the Freeman. Zayath will not be defending his belt next weekend, Rob. He is taking a little vacay, but look at that card. Some good names, right?
Oh, excellent names. Look at Perseus making his return. Death Punch against Wordlife. Oh my goodness, this is a hot and sexy card, Balian.
Yeah, it is in. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, Daniel the Freeman in a main event. He's been working his way up. That's a pretty big jump for him, and he's also been around the community as well quite a lot. So good to see him in a main event against Izzy as well. Ooh. Super long time back there. Let's take a quick look at that Fight Night Champion card as well, just so we can talk it through. So we got Malky Pablo in the main event taking on Suave Jamie in Fight Night Champion. Can you believe that? We've got Dark Sniper and Red Baron. Coach Anthony and Bludo, Fight Night's Finest, and Zelda Ramp. So we've got some guys here that you probably won't recognize, but these guys all play Fight Night Champion. These are boxing guys, you know, these are stand-up artists. So some of these names you might see a little bit more of as we start to do a couple more boxing events in the future. So Jamie stepping into their world very much. But with most of us here, Rob, we've played all these games. So we'll see how these skills translate for these guys. But let's jump straight into the next fight, guys. They are ready to rock right here. We have Hammer taking on EK's Dirrty. Two veterans. Rob, go ahead.
I have a confession, Bailey, and I never was able to beat Isaac Frost at the end of Fight Night Champion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty sad, right?
I feel like you just gave up.
Hit him in the body!
Like, you could have beaten him, but you just gave up.
I just sucked. But here we go. These guys aren't going to suck because they are in the Esports Fight League. Here we go. It is EK Dirty 0-1. Last fight was for the belt, Balian. Oh my goodness. Technical striker, elite wrestling, and dangerous kicking. Watch out. But he's going against Hammer, ranked 17th. Wow, Hammer has a really big opportunity against a top 10 opponent. He's a long-time ESFL veteran. He also has some good kicking ability. He loves the body kicks. He's very hard to finish. And when you go to the mat, he's got the world-class grappling, Balian. Here we go.
All right. I'm very excited. Yep. Hammer, we've seen a bunch. He is back 1-1 this season, like you said. Let's see if he can get the takedown tonight. Hasn't done too much wrestling in recent days, but let's have a look.
Ooh, here we go.
Also, Dirty Dave, Rob. Very good grappler as well. I like it, you know. Two wrestlers. Let's see if it does hit the mat. You know, Dirty Dave got that crucifix. Did a great job coming through a lot of the tournaments for the UFC's Esports League. The summer season that's just passed us now. Oh, immediately a clinch and double knees. I love to see it from Hammer. There we go.
Yeah, I heard Hammer's going to come with a very unique game plan tonight, and he's going to go, you know, maybe a little stanky, little cheesy, I heard. But hey, a win is a win, Harambe.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you've got advantages in those positions as John Jones, so use those advantages. John Jones's frame isn't really the best at striking either, so I feel like if you want to use him competitively, you kind of gotta get in there. It's just animation-wise, a lot of things are just a little slow and a little awkward. Oh, I love the mat return, but on the other side right now, why not, right? Why not take him down?
Yeah, it's a great decision, you know. Put the opponent on his back. No elbows, no spin elbows, no takedowns, no clinches. You're on top, and you're holding him down, and you're in side control. This is good stuff right now for EK Dirty.
Yeah, Dirty Dave has a great side control as well, but the sprawl position is rolled through there. Doesn't have the cage transition here, and straight to the back for Dirty. Best case scenario, end up in full guard. Nice drag down right there, stopping that get up. And then back to side control for Dirty. Here come them elbows. That's a fake right there to try and bump the half guard. Says, nuh-uh-uh. More elbows for Dirty. Dave tries to hit the crucifix, perhaps a little premature. Hammer trying to build a little GA with some strikes, gets a full bar and a get up, Rob.
Good stuff. Hammer back up to his feet, halfway point in the round, and so far so good for EK Dirty.
It's an insane get up there from side control, really. I'm just stand up now.
I wonder if that's John Jones. You expect the unexpected, gets into the Hall of Fame, and then gets arrested the next day, and he could have. But he's very talented in the mat, on the mat, in the octagon. Vicious knees.
Did you see the spin as well right there from Hammer, like 360ing him as he's in the clinch? I like it. He's getting a little dirty.
He's trying to make him dizzy, Bailey. He's trying to get him off his equilibrium, I think. That's why he's spinning him so much.
Yeah, Dave now already hands low to protect the body. There's the spinning elbow. And a nice little flurry, little four-piece flurry to follow up from Hammer. Another knee to the body. Now, Dirty, he needs to stay composed here, Rob. He cannot get frustrated because he's not taking that many knees to the body yet. But if he starts to get frustrated, he's going to take a hell of a lot more.
Exactly, and those knees are heavy, they're sharp, and when John Jones is kneeing, oh my goodness, he clipped him and goes for the takedown. Smart decision. Good job at EK Dirty.
Yeah, that's a round for Dirty right here. He can just sit here for 30 seconds and win this first round. Ooh,
no doubt.
Kimura here.
Ooh.
Far on it, but we'll get a little bit of a read on the joint submission.
For sure. Good stuff. Hammer trying to attack from all different avenues in this fight and lets it go. Good defense by Dirty Dave, Bay.
Yes, indeed, and the round will end. Nice work.
Good stuff, and you could tell that Hammer's going to be bringing those knees, the elbow spinning elbow. It's so fast, so devastating. You really need to be careful. You can't really combo through it. You got to defend yourself, keep that block up. So let's see, but I think round number 1 is Dirty Dave's. EK Dirty. Oh my goodness!
Man, he's punished him right there for that. And yeah, I think you are right. Dave did win that first round. And yeah, now he's just going to use patience because he's got another rock, so he's in no hurry.
No hurry at all. Big rock, too.
So Hammer's walking backwards and throwing knees right here. So I wonder if that... maybe he's not walking backwards. Maybe Dave is just pushing forwards. But there we go. Another takedown for Dave. Half guard. This time a quick deny. Is he going to be in this position? Because we have a slight freeze. No, posture up. Shot to the body. Nice work. More short shots. We see that Kimura fake into a double strike triple. Try and build a little GA. Got 4 there. Half a bar. That's enough. Almost back to full guard. Far side fake right there, but denied. Should have gone to the other side. Where the hand is not on the head. Oh no, he did. My bad. Ooh.
Another
hips just in time. That was a power transition though, Rob.
Yeah, and I never have been able to get my head around those. Like I've never used those, but they seem to use so much stamina. Is the juice worth the squeeze there, Bay?
I do it for submissions all the time, but I don't do it for anything else.
Good stuff, Bay. Good stuff.
Like every submission attempt, I'm holding on as well. Just why not? I don't think you can power transition every submission. You might be able to. I don't even care. I just do it every time anyway. So there you
go. Sneaky little bastard.
Well, you got to tap people, don't you, mate?
Yeah, you got to. Whoa! Hey, here we go.
Jumping roundhouse there, but straight into a takedown. It feels like Dave has an answer for all of these. Was it unique game plan that Hammer said he would bring tonight? Dave has just been able to answer with a left hook and a takedown every time. Now back in full mount with 2 minutes.
And he's doing a great job. And now he's in the full mount. He's got to get this denied. But, ooh, Hammer's able to sneak out into the half guard. And, yeah, like you said, Dirty just having an answer to the call every time. Just playing perfectly right now. Extremely impressed.
Yeah, double hip feint there. The third one ends in a get up.
Southpaw down.
Dave.
Oh, he did the same thing again. No, don't you remember what happened last time?
Yeah, unfortunately for Hammer, it's been a lot of unforced errors tonight, Rob, in that he has been making the mistake and just leaving it there for Dave to capitalize on. Dave's not really been the one who's created these opportunities. Every rock he's gotten has been because of a mistake or an overcommitment by Hammer.
Great points, and that's, oh my goodness. Yeah, Dirty Dave just responding to these techniques and just, you know, reacting beautifully here, and just has done so much damage to the head. He's gotten takedowns, and at this point, you know, he doesn't really have that much stamina with John Jones, and it's not looking too good for Mr. Hammer here.
Nice uppercut to the body as well. Hammer's still firing off those knees, but pretty much the most damaging thing he's landed all fight. Blocks the front kick and into the third round. Dave up by 2.
Dirty Dave up 2, looking strong, hasn't really taken any damage. His face is looking good. He could probably go out with his girl later tonight. Nobody even would know he was in a scuffle. Here we go, round number 3. Balian, what do you think that Hammer needs to do to get this win?
Well, he came out and has been doing some crazy stuff, which is all well and good, but this is not the time to do crazy stuff. You know, you're in the ESFL, like, you know, this is ranked. You know, you can't just pick who you want. You can't just do some crazy stuff. Maybe he's been hammering home this game plan for a couple of days, maybe a week or so, trying all of these things, and they've been working really well for him, but it feels a bit more like, I'm just going to try and do something impressive. Whereas Dave is like, no, I'm here to win, you know, like.
Right. And again, Dirty Dave impresses us with a nice take of the back, and this is where he get a little bit dangerous. Can he get to the backside? He does, but he's still not out of the woods yet. He has to deal with Dirty Dave on top, Balian in the half guard position, and a lot of time left.
And this is tough because Dave is good on top. He's obviously good to break side control. Oh, wow, that's a power get up there, Rob. That's why he's got no stamina. And he will recollect on the double to the cage into the single, and out goes for the pommel. Oh, my God, he got it. Wow.
With limited stamina, too. What the heck? Good job by Hammer.
Ooh, bit of ground and pound.
Zip.
Oh, man. That's what I mean. Again, that's a mistake by Hammer, right, Rob?
Yeah.
You know, yes, he flipped it, but you shouldn't be throwing 4+ shots from that position at half stamina, really, should you?
You should not, and you saw the results of that. Just slips it, takes his back again, and time is ticking. Hammer needs to get something going right now because Dirty Dave is in control of this fight completely.
Go for the knee bar right there.
Bank.
Dave says no. 2 minutes left. Will get the get up here. Let's see if there's a mat return or if he can break. Nice job. Drags him back, takes him down into the side control that you love so much.
Ooh.
There's a deny.
Ooh.
Here are some elbows, surely.
Ouch.
Dave gets another deny. And we're just seeing this side control position once again work for Dirty Dave here tonight. Another one. 3 denies in a row now, Rob.
And just landing 4 elbows. Oh, man, those are sharp. Those are devastating, nasty elbows. That head elbow's not looking good right now. Another deny. Dirty Dave in control.
The thing is, Hammer, earlier on in this fight, he landed 3-4 shots and then did the get up from this position. And now he's just spamming transitions. We've already seen him throw strikes to set up escapes from this position. And that's a great way to break momentum and build GA and also throw off the timing of your opponent. I don't know why he's just gone and foregone that completely, because we've seen him do it in round 1 and it worked perfectly. But right there, gets stuck in the position, gets denied again.
Here we
now
go.
This arm triangle's coming out. Kind of hard to finish this one.
It is, but he does have a big stamina advantage. Unable to get it. 30 seconds left on the clock, Balian.
Yep. Denies right there as well. 2 shots.
Maybe.
Another one. Yeah,
beautiful
Dave
denied.
just showing off the ground game now. I mean, it's a great performance by Dave. Rocks, takedowns, bit of cage work, great ground and pound, eye control. Just great performance by Dirty Dave. Unfortunately, Hammer not able to enact the specific game plan he wanted to tonight. Dave just too aware and too elite.
Perfectly put. Too aware, too elite, and out-grappled John Jones. That is feather in his cap. That is very impressive at the highest level here. And there it is. Just him landing that left hook, getting that takedown, Balian, and just imposing the Dirty Dave will. EK Dirty, the will of Dirty. The Dirty will, if you will.
Well, there we go. Great performance by Dave.
Extremely.
Yeah. Moves to, that's his first win this season as well.
Ooh.
So, yeah, of course, he's going to try as hard as he can to get a win. This
No
is the
doubt.
ESFL. This is, you know, bring your A game.
Oh, yeah.
All right, there we go. Congratulations to Dave. We'll get a win, take that home to the EK boys. Unfortunately for Hammer, not able to get one tonight. We'll move to 1 and 2 in this season. So already has a win. And we know Hammer, he will be back. He has been competing since before UFC 3. We will see that man again with another game plan, I'm sure, and another approach. Just couldn't get it done tonight.
Right, and Dirty Dave actually is 1-1 now. 1-1. I just checked 1-1. So getting a win. Had a loss before, but beautiful win right there over a tough opponent. And what a fight! What a fight so far! Great fights tonight.
0-1, but was his first fight for the belt?
Yes, it was.
Right. So
It was.
So don't, Hammer lost to the former title contender. It's not that big of a deal, is it? Like,
No,
bloody hell.
definitely
So
not.
yeah, I'm sure he'll be back anyway. So that was number 17 taking on number 5 as well in terms of the ranking. So that's a pretty big difference in terms of matchmaking. And in this next matchup, which is just getting ready now as well, Nowetta taking on Jamie. We have number 9 taking on number 16. So a big difference in the ranking, but both super elite. JayRobinson now a member of that FSK camp, Rob. These two are ready to get after it. It's going to be at featherweight. Let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look. Yeah, this is a big opportunity for Kingsman Nowetta, ranked at 16, like you said, 1-1. He lost to EK Slick, then he knocked out FSK Ricardo, so maybe a little bit of a redemption for JayRobinson, knocking out his teammate. But, Noetta's bringing a well-rounded approach, a patient approach, and he's always dangerous wherever the fight's gonna go. But he's facing a top 10 opponent in FSK Jamiebucks, undefeated so far this season, 1-0. And he's participated in the Grand Prix. He's a high-level grappler, great knowledge of the clinch, and he loves to drag his opponents into the deep waters, Bailey. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. This is a great fight here. JayRobinson and Nowetta, like this is two top talents coming together here, trying to move up the rankings. So see what Nowetta brings. I love it. Minzo's a takedown fake, but he set that up beautifully. That lead flying knee. That's an Aldo mirror match. I don't think we've ever seen an Aldo mirror match.
Can't remember the last. I think you're right. I think this might be the first time. And have you noticed a lot of flying techniques today? A lot of flying knees. It's been great.
It's high octane stuff.
Yes, sir.
Short shots there, nice combinations on the inside. Fake the shot to the body for Jamie, close distance, but he just planted the feet. Nowetta just unloaded. Break down that block, got a little bleed through damage as well. Trying to range the teeth, no problem. Slight hesitation there before he landed the knee and the snap jab into the lead hook. Lots of that from Nowetta tonight. Nice body shot into the lead overhand. Don't see that every day from Jamie. And grabs a single collar. Okay, gonna walk to the cage. Nice job pummeling. Would he return him back into it? He will do. Let's see what he can do from here. He's on the back, Rob, but no. No.
Defense. No.
Knees.
Oh, those are nasty. You gotta be careful with those. There he goes. Gets the back and gets the deny. Good job by Nowetta.
And then a shot to the body. Nice work.
Ooh,
Jamie trying to pressure.
connects.
Nice front kick. Oh, beautiful setups by Nowetta. Burn a bit of stamina, trying to get it going, but got some damage off. And now a single leg. Wow.
Noetta's showing some great defense right now,
Yeah. I mean, what's Aldo's takedowns? Like 86, 88 against like a very high 90 takedown defense. So, yeah, he shouldn't be like shooting on Aldo with Aldo. Like,
That's a fantastic point.
You should have picked someone else, bro. You know what I mean?
Right. And that right leg is taking a little bit of damage on Nowetta. Oh, he's letting it fly right now. But, the pressure from JayRobinson may be winning him this round, Balian.
Ooh,
but maybe not.
Front kick. Yeah, there's been significant strikes on both sides. Turning side kick misses right there. And Jamie tries to capitalize a little out of the range, but it'll be a big hit to the long-term stamina. Another uppercut to the body is going to hurt as well. And there's been a couple of liver shots coming out. Wow.
Man, that was great.
Overhand combo. You like that?
That was sweet. Slips, straights, overhands. Man, that was fantastic.
We're going to the leg kicks now. He's taking a ton of stamina damage, and that's
Oh
going
my
to lose
goodness.
a big chunk of long-term stamina. Those takedowns, they chop a big old chunk off that long-term.
They really do, and Jamie's just doing such a good job this fight, putting on the pressure, tiring out his opponent, making Nowetta swing, reacting to those swings, and just punishing him. And now ends the fight on top, Balian. I mean, you can't ask for a better round.
Yeah, and you got to kind of, if you're Nowetta, you got to look at your stamina and just be like, what the hell happened? Like, I didn't get rocked. I didn't take that much body damage. There was a couple of uppercuts to the body. There was a lot of interruptions, but there were a couple of misses there. Look at the difference in significant strike usage, Nowetta threw twice as many, less than 50% landed. That's not a good stat to have, especially as Aldo, someone who will fade as well, Rob.
Yeah, but sometimes we've seen in the past the decisions go to the player that has more significant strikes. I mean, he had 20-8. Maybe he did get round number 1, Balian. I mean, we don't really know.
Probably did. He probably did take the round, but
right.
He paid for it a little bit with the stamina. But yeah, like you said, he might be able to just hold on to what he's got, and that will be enough for him. Depends how much of a pace Jamie continues to put on him. Nice catch of that front kick there. No takedown this time. Nowetta aware of it. But again, he's getting backed up to the cage. Nice work by Jamie. Love the clinch work. If your opponent's going to put himself there, why not? And a little hip toss, but no.
And again, Nowetta showing that he's going to be able to defend himself against the takedown. Looking for that front kick as well. Ooh, connects with a little bit of a straight. Good stuff so far.
Running a for the lead hook. Who's Nowetta trying to double up on it. Nice leg kick. Good job there. Has to do the stomp with the front leg there, but hit straight to the body. Nice switch kick to the liver. That'll take some stamina off. Ooh.
Definitely will.
Yeah, he's really looking for that lead hook.
Connects.
The uppercut that came back to it. Double shot to the body, lead hook, and then a switch kick. Nice work by Nowetta. And that's just when, you know, your brain just flows right there. You know, you rock your opponent, you don't really know what's going to happen. You just move towards them and you just press some buttons. You know, it was a great flow from Nowetta to set those combos up.
The synapses, the neurons, the brain to thumb technique is on point, and you're starting to see Bailey and Nowetta find his rhythm a little bit right now. But still, Jamie coming forward, putting on the pressure with Aldo, trying to break Nowetta, but Nowetta looking strong right now.
Ooh, there's a right hand. Oh! Hook out of the elbow to the elbow. Doesn't land though. 1-2, and the fourth punch misses as well. Oh! Question mark around the side of the guard. Nice work by Nowetta. Pull counters. No, he's still hurt though, Rob.
Oh man, these guys are looking great with their movement. Great job by Jamie. His pull elbow is dangerous. Nowetta needs to watch out for that.
Yeah, but Noetta's about to enter that fatigue striking realm right here, Rob. He's down on that stamina. Oh, more liver shots. Not going to help. That stationary front kick is not going to help either, trying to R1, R2 out, but that's also going to get him in some problems because that'll drain some stamina too, trying to fight him off with the boxing a little, but Jamie's very aware of what he needs to do to win this fight.
And another stuffed takedown. That's going to zap Noetta's stamina even more, and he's got to be careful because Jamie's coming forward and breaking down that block. Nowetta needs to use some pivots. He needs to get out of there and not rely solely on the block, but he has done some good sidestepping, Bailey, and it's been pretty to watch.
Yeah, trying to return with that front kick up the middle, not being able to land any of them recently. Lead hook fake. Oh, he could have thrown it.
Dangerous.
Hold it though, decided not to, and we will go to a third.
Fun fight so far. Yeah, very close. And again, Nowetta with the significant strike advantage. The story of this fight may be going in the favor of Nowetta, even though Jamie is putting on the pressure, Balian. Interesting stuff so far. Here we go, round number 3.
Alrighty then, let's see who wants it more. We got Nowetta, we've got Jamie as well. So Jamie representing the FSK camp, undefeated this season so far. Jamie Nowetta 1-1, but fought to the best. Lost to Slick, but then beat his teammate Ricardo. So he just beat JayRobinson teammate in his last fight. So we'll see if there's a redemption on the table for Jamie. Wants to get that one back with a straight and then a lead hook and then a lead uppercut straight.
Connects.
Man, that was an onslaught of damage right there for Jamie.
Beautiful sub by Jamie. Now he's got his back. He could choose to strike or take him down. Goes down with the takedown. Beautiful work so far by Jamie.
Hits the sprawl. Does Nowetta wants to take some damage off that head. Half guard, why not? Keep yourself safe, but he doesn't have a lot of time to get back to the feet here. And, well, he might be up 2 rounds, Rob. You know, he might lose this round and win the fight. We just don't know what the scoring is right now.
That's very true. And if you're JayRobinson, you probably are going to think like that too. But, Kimura from the bottom bay. Here we go, but a little tough.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to get that submission at any point, let alone where he is on stamina.
True.
Fakes the full guard there, goes for it. Delayed a little too long right there, and Jamie will take advantage nicely. Slices to side control. Couple of short shots from the top. Oh, man. Nowetta hasty to get back to the feet, but he kind of has to be if he's losing this fight. Now 230.
This ain't good.
And the side control game is something that you have to have at this level of the sport. Tries to go for the far side. Kimura doesn't get it.
Oh, man. Jamie completely controlling him. Beautiful flicks, vicious elbows, and this is not good in Bailey. And there's a lot of time on the clock, and his head is getting sliced and diced, and now going for a Kimura of his own. He might be able to finish this.
Needs to arm bar, steps across. Let's see if he can. He's building it. He is building that submit bar right now, but Nowetta doing a good job slipping out, keeping it smooth, doubling up, tripling up on the right-hand side. Yep, and it looks clean. Okay.
Bailey, and if you're Jamie right now, do you stand up and try to get the finish, or do you just keep doing as much damage as you can right here, right now, and try to get that 10-8 round in your favor?
Well, Nowetta is on top right now.
That's a good point.
I'm get up. If I'm Nowetta, I get the hell up and try to land a flying knee or something because he's just been swept. And never mind. He knows how good he is, you know. He can't tell people what to do.
I told you Jamiebucks is on top, Balian. I predict these things.
Yeah,
oh, landing big shots though. Blood spurting out of the face.
Jamie trying to hunt that finish. Got a bit of delay right here. Oh no, we're good. Hit fake into a Kimura for Nowetta. Why not? A couple of points on the board. Don't think he's going to steal the round with it, but at least he's not going to get knocked out.
That's a lot of damage dished out by Jamie, and there it is. They ruined the surprise. They spoiled it.
Oh, they did at the bottom there. Jamiebucks does get the win. Yeah, I was going to say, it's a little close.
Yes.
Maybe, or maybe he took all 3 rounds.
Mm-hmm. Usually they'll go for, like, the damage, right? Whoever's done the most damage. Yeah. Usually the judges will give you the round or the fight.
Yeah. Buffer's not announcing the scorecard. We do know that Jamie wins. There we go.
How do you know that?
Raised. And that's a great win for Jamie. Avenges his teammate there, Ricardo. And congratulations. Great win. Nowetta kind of had the right idea, Rob, but did lose a bit of stamina early from that pressure from Jamie. And the fight just kind of slipped away pretty quickly. Tried to fight his way back and certainly did well given how much he had left. But yeah, Jamie just mixed things up really well, and it was a good fight. It was a good back and forth.
Very good. Yeah, it was Jamie putting on that pressure. Nowetta trying to respond, showing good defense on the takedowns, showing good defense on the feet. But man, in that 3rd round, Jamie just did a phenomenal job of, I mean, how many denies did he have in a row? It was like 4 or 5 in that side control position and just cracking. He was, I mean, Jamie the nutcracker, baby.
Yeah, it was, I mean, like we said, we talked about it a bunch of times tonight. You know, side control's a horrible position to find yourself in. If you're in side control in the ESFL, you better have a couple of different ways to get out of that position. You know, you can't just hit the same up half guard transition. You know, you got to get a sprawl fake going. You got to get like a sprawl fake into a sprawl. You got to get some shots. You got to get some like underhook timing. Like, you gotta have multiple escapes from that position, because if you only got 1 or 2, or even if you got 3, what are you gonna do when those 3 don't work? You know, you gotta find your way through. So very, very tough position. I mean, you know, Nowetta could have had Jamie in that position and also got 4 denies. We didn't get to see it, but we don't know how good the skill level is there. But regardless, it was a good fight. All right, let's move on, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights left tonight. So
let's go.
I think officially we are on the main card.
Okay.
Although I think that last fight may have been on it. Yeah, so the last fight was the start of the... Actually, no, we've been on the main card since Hammer there, my bad. But the next matchup, we will move now to LW's CIA Webcam taking on EK's Trickzzy. Great fight, great matchup. 2 big camps. Let's go.
These are 2 very dangerous fighters here, ladies and gentlemen. CIA Webcam 1-0, defeated Warlike Uncle in his debut, and he has some crazy head movement. He hunts the body, and he is always working just to drain that stamina from his opponent. And he's going against a veteran, one of the most dangerous players I've ever seen on the sticks, EK Trickzzy. 1-1. He did lose to Kingsman Intro, that up-and-coming beast that has taken everything by storm at ESFL 121. He's a Venom Invitational champion. A lot of experience EK Trickzzy's bring to the table. He's got some seriously high-level footwork, and he is always dangerous. We always say this, dangerous even when losing. He's the comeback kid, and Webcam has a huge test right now, and so does Trixie. This is going to be a fun fight.
Yeah, it is. Let's go. Yeah, it was nothing but fun fights here. So, like you said, Webcam yet to lose this season. Defeated Warlike, pretty good jet debut, and also came through from the proving ground. So here's a tough test for Webcam. Let's see it. Trixie, high-level guy, been around, undefeated this season as well. Oh no, 1-1 this season. Excuse me. Lost to KM. We did say that. So we'll see. Anyway, right. Good work to the body as well. We've got Usman mirror match, which is always interesting. I don't think we've seen this either, but we will see. Whoever gets top positions probably going to have a big advantage in this one. Webcam
For sure.
As well. Nice job there. It's a 6-piece combination almost.
Oh! Webcam striking first blood here. Putting on the pressure. Nice shot.
Yeah, you can't underestimate the slip straight of Usman. It does
way.
a ton of damage, like a level 5 straight plus the power behind it. It does a
It's
ton of
devastating.
damage, that slip straight. And he got him with it right there and rocked immediately. So Trixie got to be careful, returns with a big right hook. Nice work looping that around the side. Webcam going to have to be careful. Good footwork from Webcam as well. Doing a good job floating just outside of range. Nice check hook though. Went back to the body fake, then into the teep. Webcam just out of range, returns his own. Now pumping the jab, trying to bait him in. Nice slip straight again, Rob.
Again lands it. And Trixie's been doing a good job landing the hooks of Usman.
Oh!
Oh, stings him. Webcam is beating up Trixie right now in this first round.
Yeah, and this is the difference. Trixie's trying to land that big right hook. He's trying to loop that lead hand in. Webcam's just throwing that straight right, and that's a weapon for Usman. That's what you should be throwing. You know, if you're Usmaning, you got that jab, but that straight right, especially if you step forward into it, it's such a good hit stun. You can really just halt so many animations and punish as well big, and that's what caused that rock. So we got 2 slip straight rocks and a rock of just stepping into the straight. Nice adjustment though. Trixie on the back trying to get the takedown. Lovely work. Love it from Trixie.
Veteran stuff right there. Test the ground game of Webcam. Has the back, and this is where he get dangerous. Backside position is attained though, and still though, he's got to watch out because there's a lot of things that he could do from here if that is Trixie.
Full guard for Webcam. Nice work. Throwing that the head elbow there as well. That would give a free posture up, but switch to the other hand now. Just short shots from Trixie. Full guard gets it. Let's see if he hits. Nope, postures up. Nice work. And gets a free transition because Webcam didn't have enough stamina. Nice work.
We're going to see the ground game of Webcam right now.
Ooh, that's a deny.
Yep. Ooh, pounding.
Wow, went that left hook quite a lot.
Those are
there.
powerful too, huh? Usman can throw some serious ground and pound.
Yeah, in a mirror match like this, you're in a tough spot if you're the guy at
Yes.
the bottom. You know,
Like you
it was
said
a really
earlier.
super hard takedown to defend, right? That back clinch trip. But not
Exactly.
able to do so. Trixie just going straight to it. You know, why not? High percentage, gets it, controls, but did get rocked 3 times. So I think Webcam still takes that first round, Rob.
For sure, those slip straights, I mean, those are money. Just pop shotting Trixie right off the bat, and there it is again, the slip and rip.
Wow, so
Just
close.
beautiful, devastating shots right now. 2 rocks for Webcam, and that's a great way to start out against a veteran opponent like Trixie. How does Trixie respond, Bailey? And we'll see.
I think he needs more grappling, right? Get back on top, control.
I think
you
so,
know,
I think so.
Don't play the striking game if you're feeling like you can't compete there.
Or maybe throw a slip right hook while Webcam throws a
forward
slip
moving
straight.
slip right hook. Yeah, you're right.
Ooh, that would
Great
be
counter.
nasty.
Yeah, Webcam's definitely pumping that straight right out there. Trixie now getting back to it himself. That does open up the slip though. If either man can make a read, nice job by Webcam. Sticking the jab out there. 1-2, 1-2, return 2. Oh, nice.
Connects.
On the lead hook. And there's the stepping straight right to the body into the double leg. Beautiful work with Trixie. Really nice.
Very good stuff. That's what he needed, but right into the sprawl Webcam goes, and this is a position that you don't want to really be in because you're just going to get body shotted, and these are going to be, these hurt. These hurt. They take stamina away, and it's just not fun.
Yeah,
frustrating.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see if Webcam rolls to half guard here. Nope. Trixie lets him up rather than let the ref do it. Reclinches though. Oh man, big mistake right there. Throwing that body kick that close, almost got punished.
Yeah, you got to be careful. That uppercut hook was coming. That would have been devastating. But Trixie survives, and those 1-2s. Webcam is so good at landing the straight punches, and it seems like Trixie's more going towards the round ones, the uppercuts, the hooks. Doing some good damage though in the second round. Woo!
Oh, wow, he preemptively slipped that one, and Trixie just fed it to him.
Careful.
Slip straight, nothing doing, but he did throw the jab immediately afterwards, so he was only a fraction of a second away from timing that correctly. And again, misses on it. Body punishment for Trixie. He needs a takedown, really, though, I feel, Rob.
Yeah, Webcam came to fight. His stand-up is looking really good right now. But, you know, Trixie has had some success. Trixie has a lot of stand-up abilities as well, so you can understand why he wants to keep this on the feet. But right now, putting the pressure on, backing up Webcam a little bit.
Yeah,
Ooh, these hooks, Bay.
That was a nice one that was around that left hand as it came back to the chin. And the digging straight right to the body is good work from Trixie. That's high.
Devastating leg kick.
Yeah, it's a big chop right there. He slips the clinch though. Level chains underneath. Deep fake. They switch stance. Another lead hook. Lead hook to the body. Straight to the body. Lead hook to the head. Good work by Trixie. Letting it go now.
A good round, yeah, for Trixie. Cracking that leg kick. Opening up the punches to the head. Uppercut hooks. And Webcam just kind of trying to figure out Trixie. And Trixie is looking good. Starting to find his rhythm. Starting to find his flow.
Nice teep up the middle. Returns from Webcam. Double fake, and that's a big knee right there. This is a very close fight between these two. I probably would lean towards Trixie, but not if he gets hit. Oh.
Yeah, definitely this round, Trixie. First round was Webcam. But right now, last 10 seconds and some good stuff. Trixie responds, bounces back.
Oh, there he goes. Steals it. Steals it at the end as well. That's nice work.
Yeah, Webcam's going to go back to his stool, Bailey, and a little bit wobbly. You got to be careful. Yeah. Needs to regain himself.
Yeah, Webcam still, like we said, has not lost this season. Both men giving each other respect. That's good for Webcam. Ranked number 12 right now, Trixie number 13. Getting his first taste of ESFL veterancy. And doing very well, handling it very well, Rob.
Yeah, doing a phenomenal job. This is a close fight, but yeah, this is his biggest test right now. That left leg is damaged. Trixie knows that. He's got to be careful. Webcam needs to protect his leg and get aggressive. He can't be backed up. Woohoo! What'd you see there, Bay?
Just all these fakes and head movement fakes as well from both these men. Just constantly just shifting, faking, showing each other stuff. I mean, I'm really seeing the community tonight. Maybe it's over the course of the last couple of weeks or something, but everyone's game is going up another level. Everyone's just flowing a bit better, you know. And it's usually around this 1 year mark you find with titles as well that people have just started to really absorb the animations and the button inputs into their brain. You know, you start taking on another level of consciousness when you're playing the game, and you can really just start to do what you want in there. You're not fighting against the game to make it do what you want. Now you can do whatever you want. It's just a case of executing and finding that flow.
Right. The talent has really risen in all these leagues that are, you know, doing such a phenomenal job at breeding these talent and then they go into the ESFL, and everyone in the ESFL is so dangerous, just like the UFC. So if you come into the Esports Fight League, you better be ready, Bailey, because they are killers out there. Nice uppercut lands, takedown. Oh my goodness, Webcam, beautiful stuff. Right in the side control.
Yeah, that was a beautiful takedown right there as well. Way to switch it up on Trixie. Hey man, third and final round, 1 round apiece. You want to be on top, I guarantee it. And well done. First one to shoot. Pulls the trigger, gets it done. Denies the get up. Let's see if he can take side control here. Nope. Not content for half guard.
We'll see what kind of top game Webcam has. See if he could get anything off or if he just wants to control, but he's going to posture up and try to land a couple shots, but brought right back down. So far, so good. And Trixie does have the fence behind him if he wants to use it, but you don't really see too many high-level players use it. Oh, what a sweep by Trixie. Bravo.
Full GA there, I didn't actually see.
I didn't either. That was unexpected. That surprised me.
No momentum there. Just hit the sweep straight away.
He had to have had GA, though, to hit that. Correct?
Damn straight.
Damn straight.
Still on top.
What a slip.
Now gets full mount, not able to posture up, though. And is he going to deny this?
He's going to get it.
He's not. Oh, I love it. So much back and forth between both these guys. They both really want it. Trixie says, let's go. Back on the feet. 1 minute left.
Here we go. He's going to try to do some damage here. He has 30 seconds to dish it out. The head health is low on Webcam. He's trying to figure out the head movement. Here comes Trixie.
He's going to do something, man. He can't just keep going backwards like this. Little teep up the middle. Straight lead up. Nice work. Slips on his way out there. Teep again.
Woo!
Off the guard, and it will go the distance, Rob.
And I have no idea who's going to win this fight. I must say, it was a pretty close one. That third round is up in the air, Bailey, and I guess we're going to figure it out here.
Mutual respect between both men. They skipped it.
No!
DIA Webcam. You got to think it's that takedown in the last round, Rob.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. These guys need to let the judges play out, but that's okay. The win goes to Webcam, and that's a huge dub, Balian, over a legend of the game like EK Trickzzy. And here we go. We're going to see the fight stats, maybe. Maybe
So
not. We can see it.
Ooh, split decision actually there for those who didn't see.
Split.
2 judges gave it 29-28 Webcam. 1 judge gave it 29-28 Trixie. So very close contest. What can you do there, man? Trixie will move to 1 and 2, and Webcam gets to hold on to his O because of that, Rob. So there we go. But it's that takedown. Just the understanding of, yeah, man, 3rd and final round. Of course I'm going to shoot on this guy and secure top position, you know? And he did. And he did a great job. It kind of feels weird to see Usman wrestle as well because he hasn't done much of that recently. You know, he used to just be that guy who was always in top position. He's not really done that his last couple of fights. You kind of forget that that's one of his main skill sets. But there we go. Right, so the next fight is just getting ready here. We don't have too many left this evening, just 3 more. Let's take a look at the card. Just for those of you who didn't see what happened earlier, we can have a little rundown of what happened. So Harambe and Bucko, great performance there by both debuters. I believe Harambe got it done in the 3rd round pretty easily there. JayRobinson and Haroon. Robertson gets it done tonight too. KM's unable to adjust against EK's Spider, the veteran who showed up tonight and looked fantastic. Sandman against Tadpole, great fight in that one. Caliber and Tdrivers, I believe Caliber did get the win, right, Rob?
Yes, he did. Got the decision.
There we go. Yep. Good job there. Dirrty and Hammer. Dirrty coming out on top there as well tonight. Nowetta and Jamie, close contest, but Jamie just eking it through as well ahead of Nowetta, draining the stamina in the Aldo mirror match. And then we had the Usman mirror match in Webcam and Trixie. Webcam just pulling through a very narrow split decision. And that takes us through to JC21 and Danny, both 1-0. They're ready to go into the welterweight contest. Oh, we're going to skip it. Sorry. Okay, we're moving on to BlakeTyler and EK Slick instead, Rob. Why the hell not? What a matchup.
Wow.
Let's move to this one, Rob.
Here we go. And this is going to be a fantastic fight. You guys are in for a treat. BlakeTyler is one of the nastiest players that we got on this card. And Zayath personally, Balian, called Blake out to be his next title contender if he gets this win over EK Slick. Oh my goodness. And BlakeTyler, you know, he's patient yet aggressive. He's a high-level practitioner of the striking realm, extremely composed out there. It's so hard to finish this guy, but he's going against ranked number 7 EK Slick, 1-0, and he defeated KM Nowetta at ESFL 121 undefeated. He's Bangkok ready, aggressive top game and effective on that back foot. EK Slick is one of EK's nastiest players. This should be a phenomenal fight.
Yeah, I believe this is a rematch from ESFL 101. So a rematch long in the making. EK Slick taking on Tyler here. And yeah, what a treat. This is a main event fight, guys. So if you're listening to my voice and you are tabbed out, or if you're in the middle of a contest, stop what you're doing. You need to come watch this fight.
And we have no crowd noise once again. And we've seen so many mirror matches tonight. It's been an interesting, you know, sort of experience, just seeing who can play the player better and how they play him differently, Harambe.
Yeah, and a lot of people talk about, oh, mirror match is great, it's even. It's like, it's not really, because if I'm on top of you, I have an advantage and you have a disadvantage depending on the stats of the character. So it's not that even, really, right? It just depends on how you decide to fight. So, you know, we'll see. But anyway, right, like you said, it will be even at least in the striking exchanges here. So BlakeTyler doing a good job closing the distance with the jab lead hook, takes him on the inside to set up the body shots. That knee almost came up the middle, but Slick ready there with the straight, interrupting nicely, keeping the guard high, not taking 2 big steps out here, just sliding in and out of range, not willing to give up all that space he has in the center. Tries to slip straight, but the straight to the body from Blake was beautiful. Denies that trip takedown there. That was a little sneaky, but Blake read it well, and you know Blake will continue to try and punish the body and that stamina, Rob.
Definitely will. That's what he likes to do, and you're already seeing those kicks coming out and the defense of Tyler keeping this fight on the feet. It's interesting that Slick is going for a takedown with Jorge Masvidal, but hey, it's all good. This is mixed martial arts. Whoa! That was interesting. Did he hit a nerve or something?
Nerve. Yeah, the nerve.
Didn't know they added that in the game.
Yeah. It was a calf kick as well. It was great.
Bang.
Nice big left hook right there. Jamie often fights. Oh, sorry, Jamie. BlakeTyler often fights southpaw with orthodox strikers, and I really don't think Masvidal's switch stance stat is that good. Another reason why this fight is not even, Rob, because one is fighting out of a southpaw stance, and he's taking some significant disadvantages because of it.
Right, and wonder why he's doing that. He must feel real comfortable in that southpaw stance, and right now he's doing a good job. Yeah, bang!
It makes it a little bit easier to land the body teep as well, given the angle. So yeah, I think there's a couple of reasons why Blake might look for it, and he's done a good ton of damage to that body already. Another straight, and you know BlakeTyler knows, Rob. He knows what to throw to hurt the body. You know, you throw the rear uppercut, you throw the teep, you throw the forward moving straight, you throw the knee, and you throw the liver roundhouse, and that's what he's been throwing. He's been targeting the body with all those weapons.
Oh,
and he knows how to drain that gas tank.
And he's been landing all those techniques that you so brilliantly displayed. Bang! But he lands a vicious knee, and then he digs to the body, backing up EK Slick again to the body. Buckles him. Deep kick. Oh my goodness! What a performance in this first round by the big boy BlakeTyler.
Man, I mean, just an onslaught, composure, everything executed at perfect range. Slick just froze up there, you know, because all he had to do was block the body. You know,
Right.
He's hurt to the body. Obviously, it's a bit of a mind game because you want to cover the body, people over the head, but yeah.
That knee did land to the dome, though, so he was a little rattled right there, you know?
Yeah, you are right, yeah. He did. He landed a knee to the head. You are right, yeah.
Right.
But he built that body damage up beautifully.
Exactly, and that's what makes BlakeTyler so good. He's anticipating where his opponent's defense is going to be, and oh my goodness, he is just destroying Slick right now, Bailey. This is a dominant performance.
Yeah, it is. I mean, Slick is a very good striker. We've seen him.
He is
sling with the best, and he turns fights into chaotic gunslinging contests. But Blake is able to just snipe from this southpaw stance right now, and he's really making things difficult for Slick. That was a nice straight right, though.
Clipped him, body shot. Fantastic shot selection, and these stationary shots. He's catching him with the lead hook. BlakeTyler. Oh my goodness, this is great.
Nice to the inside there as well. Another teep.
Bang.
Lead hook.
Uh-oh.
Fakes it. Look at that. Just pulls out all the offense and another teep. Blake just really flowing right now. Super smooth. Slick needs to do something, man. He needs to change the game plan. Needs to break this rhythm. Right now, Blake is in his rhythm. You gotta break it up somehow. Clinch, leg kicks, takedown, whatever you can do.
Definitely, you got to. BlakeTyler's in his groove, and you can tell he's trained really hard for this fight, and he's looking fantastic out there. And again, lands that left hook, goes to the body. Oh man, he's looking perfect, Bailey. And he's looking like a killer tonight.
The problem with Slick is he is landing some of his shots, so he feels like he's having some success. And he is, but the way the fight is going, he's going to lose if he continues to play this pitter-patter game. You know, maybe dig for the pull counter. He's looking for it, right? But Blake is still ahead in terms of damage. And if you go tit-for-tat, you will lose this game. So Slick trying to do what he can. Obviously a very elite, dangerous player. And he's fighting one of, if not, top 3 players of all time in this franchise.
Man, slippity slip.
Really,
Good pulls.
Yeah, from both guys, really.
That was nice. But yeah, BlakeTyler, there's a reason why Zayath said that this is going to be his next contender. Zayath knows the young prodigy, and Blake is exceeding expectations here. I mean, he is just putting on a clinic on EK Slick, backing him up, Bailey, and trying to find that kill shot again to the body. He's trying to get the clinch to throw some knees, but he frames him down, babe. Bang!
It's an even distribution of damage between the head and the body, you know. It's always completely even. And it's just a detriment or a showcase to his ability to target both areas effectively here, because Slick's not even done that much damage to one area of the body.
For sure, he's really he has been unsuccessful. Oh my goodness, man. Like you said, he's been unsuccessful doing any real damage besides like a few punches to the face, and it looks like the controller has been disconnected. Someone needs to recharge the controller, maybe a cord issue or a battery problem, and we'll see if that plays in. That would be bad. That would be really bad, and let's hope that doesn't happen. Ideal for
And those final sequences there, Slick is just reacting and trying to push it forward, but there's no fakes from Slick. There's no disguise. Whenever he steps forward, Blake knows offense is coming. So he's either able to time it or just wait and throw the counter shot. But there's a lot of disguise behind the game of Blake, but Slick right now, there's no hiding anything.
6 shots.
It's a little too late for Slick anyway at this point.
Oh, he's killing him, Bay.
He's killing him, man.
He's going for the kill, Bay. Huge shots, man. He is so hurt. Look at that body health. He's just barely hanging in there. Tries to go for an overhand, but gets clipped again. BlakeTyler, boom! How is he still in this? He's getting pulverized.
Another one. Blake's letting him off as well, dude. This is a little too much right here. Nice jab straight to the body.
He wants that kill shot.
Oh!
Bang!
We're just waiting for it. The stream, there's no crowd. Oh, if he landed the D as well.
That would have been amazing. The response,
he does get a pull counter. But that's what he's been fishing for the last 2 rounds. You know, that's been his only offensive weapon that he's really tried to commit to. Apart from that lead overhand, which has been countered almost every time he's thrown it, whether it was a rear uppercut to the body or that shot right there. Checks that. Nice work, but no follow-up. And is this too late for Slick, Rob, do you think?
I think it is too late. I mean, the durability of BlakeTyler. I think Masvidal has Force of Nature perk, but I don't know. Actually, I don't know if he does, but he just doesn't have enough gas tank. He doesn't have enough gas in his gas tank. But he's fighting valiantly. He's still trying, Bailey. You gotta give the guy respect. He's got a lot of heart here, and BlakeTyler's still, treading carefully, not overthrowing. He felt that pull elbow earlier.
Yeah, it's always a hallmark of a good player, being able to still be dangerous when, you're right at the brink of defeat.
Exactly.
Still trying to find a way to win, and Slick's certainly doing that. Always dangerous when hurt. It always goes on his cards, but
here we go.
The ground and pound finish from full mount will surely call an end to this one. There we go.
That's it.
Best way to finish from that top position as well is the straight into the double hooks, and then you just throw them straight punches. So perfect execution by Blake. Gets it done. Zayath said he's next in line for a shot at the belt. What do you think, Rob?
Oh, man, he looked really good. He looks like he's ready to contend for that title. Just a dominant performance from the bell. Just landing some serious damage to the body and to the head and his mix-ups. And coming out in the southpaw stance, like you said, and just landing that body kick. Just a clinic. He put on a mother effing clinic, Bailey, and that was fun to watch. Can't wait to see him again against the young prodigy.
Yeah, I would say that. All right. We've only got 2 fights left. The young prodigy, as you mentioned, will be fighting very soon, looking to defend his Xbox title this evening against Fadanator. But what a performance by that man, Mr. BlakeTyler. He has done it all at this point, Rob. He's won multiple titles,
right?
Tournaments all over the place. Sometimes he just doesn't always look like the best version of himself. Not that he shows up and looks bad by any means, but we've seen him do some truly elite things, and sometimes he's just not able to achieve that same level. And I think it depends on the opponent, obviously, and a lot of other factors, but right there, that was a super impressive performance.
Couldn't agree with you more. Devastating performance. I mean, that's the kind of performance that you want to see from someone that's looking for a title shot, that's going to get Zayath, out of his bed in the training room on the sticks, and that's what a win. Big dub.
There we go. All right, let's move on now. The co-main event of the evening is ready. These guys are ready to go. We got KM's Intro, a very, very hot prospect here, 2-0 this season, taking on GodAteMyPig, the #1 versus the #3 guy tonight, Rob.
And this is the key matchup, you guys. Here we go, the co-main event. You got ranked #3, GodAteMyPig, 2-0. He's knocked out both Satchmo and the Killer Jake to start off this run. Strong from the side control, solid kickboxing, effective anti-grappling techniques, but he's fighting the #1 contender, Kingsman Intro, 2-0. He's defeated EK Trickzzy, we saw earlier tonight at ESFL 121, and then took out Hammer at 123. This man is a calculated striker, devastating combinations, and great distance management. So many people have been talking about this kid Intro, and GodAteMyPig can steal the hype train. Both men undefeated, Bailey, and this is going to be a key matchup. My matchup of the night. Here we go.
Yeah, you're very excited about Intro, aren't you?
I am. This kid is phenomenal, man. I can't wait.
GodAteMyPig in Team Dark as well.
Really?
No, TD is not Team Dark. It's the Dons. The Dons.
The
TD is
Dons.
the Dons. Excuse me, I always get that wrong. I see TD.
You're a Don,
Team
babe.
Dark. Thanks, bro. But yeah,
we
the
go.
Dons representing tonight. Also, Fadenator representing the Dons in the main event of the evening. JC not able to compete tonight, another Dons member not fighting. But immediately, GodAteMyPig with a
5
takedown.
rounds. 5 rounds. It was 5 rounds. They didn't
Kind
have
of
the
gave
rules
away his
right.
game plan, though, didn't it? You know,
Yeah,
but you don't get that takedown again.
It looks like he's going to
Should
go
do
for the
something else,
takedown.
you know? Just throw loads
So you
of
know
leg
what?
kicks.
What do you think Intro should do? I think in this next fight, because he knows that he's going to go for that takedown, flying knee his ass.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
the perfect counter, Rob.
Yeah, just ask Ben
If
Askren,
he-
you know?
Oh my god, please! I hope they do. I wonder if it is an instant KO if someone's level changed into.
I would say so. You know what,
It
Balian?
should be, shouldn't it? If it isn't, like, what the hell are they doing?
I don't know what's been going on, but I was playing UFC last night after some time, and the instant KOs are occurring more
Instantly.
often. I don't know what's going on, but I was getting some
Those-
uppercut KOs, some knee KOs. It was devastating, and I was getting KO'd. I don't know, it's some sort of sneaky little update that we didn't know about, or maybe it was just a coincidence. But
I think you're probably just fighting like a reckless maniac. That's what it is, Rob.
yeah, probably just no
probably
stamina, just
threw-
eating shots.
Probably threw 200 punches each. You're like, okay, oh, bro, what the?
I don't know, man. It's something different right now, but let's see what these guys decide to do.
They are getting this fight
Usman
back to
and
now.
let's talk about the
So-
Usman and Masvidal picks, Bay.
Well,
What do
I
you
mean,
think about these two?
Masvidal has really become a sneaky part of this metagame at welterweight,
Mhm,
right?
I
Like
love
Leon
him.
was big for a while. Masvidal definitely, when the game dropped, he was popular, but he's seeing a return right here because he
Right.
has so much power in those hands and those kicks. It just gets to the
Mhm.
point in the fight where it's like, okay, the early fight is going to be a storm. It's going to be
It
a
is.
whirlwind.
Right.
And with Masvidal, sometimes you survive, but you've already taken too much damage, right?
Yeah, for sure. And it seems like Usman can
Let's go to the
take
fight.
down Jorge Masvidal Bailey and drain Jorge. One problem that Jorge has is that his stamina into the later rounds, you know, he could gas out if you're not careful, if you get manhandled on the mat. So he's got to be careful. But in the hands of Intro, I'm very excited to see how he plays his Masvidal, and GodAteMyPig is going to have to get some takedowns. He's going to have to mix in the clinching. He can't just strike with him, I don't think. I mean, Usman does have power. He is long, but that's not what you want to do as your main game plan, I would guess. But here we go, back in the fight, Balian. Co-main event of the evening. Let's go.
We do know that the GodAteMyPig very good inside control, as is a lot of the ESFL roster, but he is very good in that position. And if he gets Intro there, it could be a long night for him. I don't recall seeing Intro grapple too much, really. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I need to yawn. I'm sorry.
Big test for both of these guys right now. Intro has an opportunity to go 3-0 and maybe steal that title shot from BlakeTyler. We don't know. We're not the matchmakers, but here we go. Round number 1. Intro versus GodAteMyPig. Oh, you were right. The Prophet,
So
Balian.
close. I love that we get to see this though, because he did get that takedown before they had to restart the fight. Gets it again, so we missed nothing. But GodAteMyPig secures a top position, and yeah, this is perfect. I mean, this is where you want to be. Nice deny. He's going knees to the body as well, which makes it harder to hit that sprawl transition. So, man, gonna have to get some work going from Intro here. Nice job getting full guard back, but had to burn a lot of stamina to get there. That's the problem rushing to that position, Rob. It's almost pointless because if you get there with half stamina, you're gonna get transitioned.
Exactly, and we're really gonna see how this kid's ground game has developed and what the Kingsmen have been training and what the Kingsman camp is all about, because right now GodAteMyPig on top, getting clutch denies and just controlling him, doing very well. GodAteMyPig having a great start to this round.
Yeah, he's not doing constant ground and pound from positions like that. He's choosing to transition, which means when Intro burns a little stamina and gets denied, GodAteMyPig immediately transitions to the next position, so the stamina's not had a chance to recover. So then he can land strikes. Once he's already advanced to a better position, then Intro has to wait for the stamina. So it's a really good job from Pig keeping the pressure on. Denies and transitions. You see, Rob, before he doesn't hit, let the stamina rebuild, and then transition. It goes while you're still regaining that stamina. So by the time you're in the next position, you're still not ready to transition out of that one. And now comes the ground and pound. So lovely work from GodAteMyPig.
Oh, that was a big shot, too. Intro's in trouble right now. That stamina is low, and Usman is pouring on the damage. Oh, my goodness, it's over!
Sorry, Rob. I know you liked Intro. Great performance, man.
The hype train is over.
How often do you see a round 1
Holy
TKO?
smokes.
Just took him down and beat him up, bro. It was good. There's another level on the ground. I love the work from Pig. And the reason he was transitioning is because he wanted full now. You know, he was not messing around. He's not taking this 3 rounds. He's not doing a bit of damage from full guard. Let's go to half guard, couple of ground and pounds. He's going to get the full mount, maximum damage. I'm going to try and finish it.
Wow is all I can say, Bailey. And I mean, geez, that was one of the most dominant ground and pound performances I have ever seen in the Esports Fight League. And GodAteMyPig just took Intro, put him on the ground, got clutch denials. You saw Intro a little bit uncomfortable down there. You know, he's getting denied a lot. And like you said, Bailey, it was God using those denies to utilize the advantage, to have the stamina advantage, to get the position. And then, wow, just, I mean, he was in complete control, had the full stamina bar. Intro was gasping for air, getting bombed on by Usman on top. And GodAteMyPig, man. Woo! I mean, the future is bright for him. Intro, you'll be back, man. That was, you know, just work on that. I mean, it's tough positions, babe. Tough positions. But wow, what a co-main event. That was dominant.
It was very impressive. It was really impressive. And I mean, like, Intro did initially a good job recovering guard, bumping from side control strike to half, going to the immediate full guard transition. And then when he got put back in side control, he tried to do exactly the same thing. So God knew what he was doing. Denied, that's an easy pass to full mount, postured up, did a bunch of damage, and then just carried that momentum on through. So before Intro could even really adapt to the passing game of God and the way he likes to set up his passes, he was already getting smashed in the face. So he didn't even have time to make those reads, Rob. So great performance by GodAteMyPig. Well done. Well done. Number 3 guy just taking out the number 1 guy, moves to 3-0 this season. Wow. And Intro gets handed his first loss. Going to go back to the Kingsman camp with the boys. I don't know who the best grappler is in the Kingsman camp, but you better get on top of Intro and start working that bottom game right there. Great fight. Great fight. Excuse me. Right. Okay. We are ready now.
For sure.
Finally, for the main event of the evening. We have Zayath returning once again, now 4-0 this season, ready to defend his Xbox title against Fadanator. He's coming off the back of the win of Yeticus. As well as Caliber as well, another Kingsman team member, the only member of Team Dark, I think, representing this evening. Yep, Zayath. Not that there's a lot of members in that team. It's a pretty exclusive club to try and get into. But there we go. Champ versus the contender Fadenator. Let's jump to the fight. Let's see who Zayath picks up tonight, because as Boiler mentioned in the Analyst show, if you didn't see it, which you should do before the event, there's a little nice panel. We had Showtime Satch, Boiler, and Bane go through this card before this event started and break down all the fights. Boiler made up an interesting point. Zayath has won in the ESFL with 12 different picks, Rob. So he's constantly picking new people. So I want to see who he picks tonight. Aldo? Okay. Not as exotic as I thought, but there we go. Against the front pick. You didn't even get a chance to break these guys down, did you, Rob? Go ahead, go on.
I didn't, but here we go, guys. The main event of the evening, ranked number 2, Fadenator, 2-0. He's defeated Yeticus and the Kingsman Caliber in impressive fashion. A knockout artist, always looking for the finish. But this is the champion, the young prodigy. Zayath has been defending his belt every week on Xbox and on PS4. Team Dark standout. This guy's one of the most dominant champions we've ever seen, and this could be his last fight for a couple weeks. So enjoy. Here we go. Big moment for Fadenator. Can he do it? We're about to find out.
I remember when Zayath had his first shot at the title around Christmas time, and he lost, or maybe it was even before this. I think he just had his first season in the ESFL, won a few, lost a few, and he tweeted, you know, I will be the ESFL champion. He maybe even said, I'll be the most dominant ESFL champion. Guess what, man? He made it happen. It wasn't even that hard for him. So that's a manifestation right there. Still defending his title. Will he hold on it tonight? I don't know. Fadenator looking pretty good right now, Rob, using those long straight punches. Nice. Flicking that lead kick out, which he definitely wants to do, because you know Zayath is going to engage in that kicking game, but that was one slip into a straight, and then a double body hook, so it's not good.
Yeah, with that Rob Font pick, I really love his boxing. He's got a long reach. Aldo's going to struggle a little bit with it, but it's the kicking game of the young prodigy, and right there you're seeing him already utilizing it very well. But man, Zayath, he's a kid that puts in so much work. Beautiful spinning back into the body. Buckles Fadenator. Oh my goodness, way to start out for the champ.
Yeah, that's a big chunk of damage as well. This is 5 rounds. Nice 1, 2, and then 3 to the body from Fadenator. He's already trying to just stifle this offense with combinations, which can work, but also you're definitely going to start to burn that stamina out if that's the way you're going to go here. So, yeah, Zayath able to just pressure with footwork, whilst Fadenator is just sending these combinations out there. Not all of them landing, and it's burning a little of that gas tank.
Exactly, and the confidence of the young prodigy, the confidence of Zayath. I mean, he's just been defending contenders on both consoles, and it's kind of becoming like the Anderson Silva effect back in the day, where these competitors are just not really showing up in his first round. There's just such a big skill gap right now, and Zayath is training so hard. You can really see it here, Balian.
Yeah, that was lovely from Fadenator. He like entered with a 3-piece, and Zayath defended, so Zayath went back in with a 3-piece. Fadenator defended. Then Fadenator came forward with another 3-piece. Zayath slipped everything and landed the final sort of combination. And it was like a 4-way exchange. It was really nice to see. Teep up the middle, nice job. Tickles the body with a big right hook over the top as well. And this is where Fadenator can't really afford to go second, it feels like, Rob, you know, because the power of Zayath, he's closing the distance. And as soon as he's closed the distance, he's just punishing with the harder punches.
Exactly. He's landing some good ones.
Nice.
And you're right. Fadenator needs to keep him on his back foot and those teeps. He threw one. He's got to get the respect of the champ right now because he's just walking him down, landing some great shots like that uppercut right there. Ooh, there we go.
Zayath isn't giving too much ground. Just as I was about to start that sentence, he started moving backwards, but Zayath doing a good job of just planting his feet when Fadenator comes on the offensive. So he's not giving up as much ground as Fadenator is when he's going backwards, but Fadenator started to push him back a little more, getting the front kicks going as well. Good work.
Hey, not a bad round for the contender. We've seen worse, but I believe Zayath taking round number 1 with that spinning back kick to the body, Bailey. And that was a devastating shot, taking a lot of stamina away.
That's what I don't like to see, though, for Fadenator. 17 of 45 significant strikes. That's not a good ratio to have in the first round, especially. So, you know, he needs to maybe try and tighten things up a little. I know he wants to use those combos to keep Zayath off him, but look at the head movement. You know, that's just going to burn the stamina and just create counter opportunities. So he needs to find the shots that are going to work to stifle this forward pressure of Zayath.
For sure, and you got to be careful when you're going against Zayath and you're throwing punches like that, because his ability to move and pivot and utilize his head movement to get out the way, make you miss and make you pay. But right now they're brawling on the inside. Uppercut lands for Fadenator, sneaks in, but Zayath gets the better of that exchange.
Yeah, and Fadenator has done some damage. You know, he's keeping things fairly even. I mean, that's because he is throwing so much.
Oh, nasty body shot.
Yeah, good work by Zayath there. Playing at all ranges. There's a nice knee. The slip straight kind of connected to the head. Out of range for that one, but not so close that he got himself in a vulnerable position. That came off the block. Nice chopping body shot. Ooh, that reverse elbow. You know, Zayath is taking some head health here. Rob, he needs to be a little careful. There's a nice time knee from Fadenator as well. Into the switch. Does get it, just barely.
Yeah, couldn't agree with you more. Fadenator, the contender, looking very good, landing his shots here and there. You know, Zayath is landing the better shots, in control of this fight, but yeah, Fadenator is popping him. Oh, but watch out for the spinning back to the body again.
Great way to counter the head movement as well of Fadenator is just pummel that spinning back kick to the body, because it's going to do extra damage to that trunk as he tries to move it or move his head and plants his feet.
Bang!
Takes away the evasion. That's a lovely question mark around the side there as well.
Oh, just beautiful stuff from the champ. Ooh, uppercut lands with the hook as well. Fadenator tagging him. This is a close fight here.
He's keeping it even. Fadenator is.
Definitely.
Keeping things even. Even if he's not really outlanding, but he's still able to keep things marginally even, so to speak. Out of range for that one. Ooh, lovely lead uppercut straight to the body. That's nice. And working the body with those straights and jabs to level change and go up high low is great stuff to do with a front pick. Sorry, Rob.
No, exactly. It's such a good technique, and I wonder, Balian, those spinning body kicks are coming. Can Fadenator sidestep, or is Zayath stings him? Bang! Down really goes the challenger. Zayath on top.
Half a second of concentration left,
and that's it.
It's over. That's it.
And still
one little mistake cleans his clock. Yeah, Rob, and still, good work by Zayath right there. Fadenator was keeping it even, but yeah, man, you know, he was overthrowing a little, I felt like, right? He was almost throwing for the sake of throwing. It's like, he's in range for this three-piece, let me get it. Also, I understand the pressure was pretty intense, so you want to make sure you hit him to keep him off you. But overthrowing it early is okay. It's not great, but by the second, third round, when you've lost stamina, when you overthrow your your stamina bar's even lower now, which means you're more vulnerable. You have more time to recover in between your offense and your defense because there's more stamina to come back because you've got less. So the mistakes early, he made those mistakes early, I feel like, but as the fight continued, they were more consequential, you know?
Yeah, they were. You know, whenever you're going against Zayath and he's putting that kind of pressure on you, sometimes you got to make up for, you know, lack of ability with volume. And against Zayath, that's dangerous because he's going to find his mark. And this kid is not only defending his belt, Balian, time after time, week after week, on a different console, he's finishing people in the first round. Like, he's just demolishing the competition, and it's just a beautiful thing to watch. And another victim for the young prodigy tonight. Fadenator put up a good fight, but Zayath just executed him early. And who's next? What's next for the champion? You got BlakeTyler out there.
Everybody.
Yeah, Zayath is going to take a couple weeks off potentially. There's rumors. So wow, there could be maybe an interim, or I don't even know. Do we even do interims in the ESFL? I don't think we do, but okay. No, we don't do interims.
I don't know. I think usually we strip the champion in situations like Romero way on a big win streak, you know,
right.
champ. So, you know, he might get stripped, depends how long, but, you know, props to Zayath for coming back and putting on a show. He didn't get to compete in the UFC Esports League, you know. He didn't
what a
get to
shame that
compete
was.
for that prize for the prestige as well as the cash. He didn't get to compete, so he came back the start of this new season, which came straight out of that, and he did a good job. He's done a great job. He's looked unbeatable. He has been unbeatable. He's kind of proved his point, you know, silenced any doubters, and now, yeah, right off into the sunset, mate. You know, wait till the next UFC Esports event, then come back and collect the check.
Exactly. I mean, what more does he have to
need
prove?
any more practice, you know?
I don't think so. I think he needs to take a breath, do what he needs to do, you know, take some time off. The guy has been just fighting on every card in every main event, just bouncing these contenders like he's LeBron James and they're a basketball, and it's been just absolutely fun to watch, and historical events every week. Zayath, the young prodigy, baby. Keep killing it, Zayath. You're a legend.
There we go. Yeah, pleasure to call the fights for sure there for Zayath as well. All right, well, that will be it, guys, for ESFL 125. It's in the books. Great night, great event. A lot of mirror matches this evening, but they were all entertaining. In fact, I don't think there was one lackluster or boring fight. The pace was good the whole night through. Everyone showed up. Everyone performed some great breakthrough performances. GodAteMyPig looks great. Smashed him. BlakeTyler versus Slick. What a nice rematch there from 101. BlakeTyler getting it done. We had Webcam looking great as well. Just some really good performances all across the card. So well done to everyone. Thank you for showing up and competing this week. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Community still staying strong. Rumors of UFC 5 crept out this week. I don't know if you saw them. They are out there. And ESBC feels like it's just around the corner. Next Sunday is our Fight Night champion card. So we have some people from the esports world of Fight Night, really. I think one or two are MMA guys, but I know that most of them are from the champion sort of, you know, community. So we're going to see the elite at that, not just our elite fighters going over. So that'll be fun. That'll be real fun to see. And tomorrow, IXC 11 for a sort of proving ground for the ESFL, and just some great content over there on their community, their channel. It will be here on the ESFL. And then next Saturday, 126, and Fight Night then. So yeah, nothing but great events coming up, Rob. And you'll be here tomorrow, right?
I will be here tomorrow with Bane, and it'll be a fun show. Don't miss it, everybody. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, as always. Always a pleasure to, you know, do this with Bay, you know. Staying strong. Proud of you, Bay.
Yeah, I'm all right.
I
have a
on fire
abdominal muscle at the moment, guys, but I just smashed out 2 hours.
And he still came through.
You're welcome.
What a damn beast.
I will see you. From myself, the rest of the ESFL team, Bruce Lee, Rob, we will see you next weekend or tomorrow night as well for IXC. Take care. Have a good night. Enjoy UFC 266 as well.
Nick Diaz!
There we go.